Welcome to the spot where the pages come alive. Comix Couple Cafe, where the fun vibes thrive. Comics Dad's got the scoop, Mrs. Comics brings the flair. Pour a cup, settle in, there's magic in the air. Comix Couple Cafe, oh what a scene. From manga to movies and all in between. News of the world or a hero's big fight. Chat with us live on this Thursday night. Flip through the panels and exciting anime scenes. Superhero showdowns and wild plot schemes. From breaking headlines to life's little wins, we're sipping and spilling where the fun begins. Hey, chat, jump in, tell us what you think. Is it capes or kaiju? Give us a wink. With Comics Dad's quips and Mrs. Comics' grace, this cafe's the heart of our geeky space. So grab your favorite issue, pull up a chair. Comics Couple Cafe, we're beyond compare. From comics to life, we're here to stay. Tune in, let's chat at the cafe today. Flip through the panels and exciting anime scenes. Superhero showdowns and wild plot schemes. From breaking headlines to life's little wins, we're sipping and spilling where the fun begins. Hey chat, jump in, tell us what you think. Is it capes or kaiju? Give us a wink. With Comics Dad's quips and Mrs. Comics' grace, this cafe's the heart of our geeky space. So grab your favorite issue, pull up a chair. Comics Couple Cafe, we're beyond compare. From comics to life, we're here to stay. Tune in, let's chat at the cafe today.
Hey everybody, Comix Dad here, along with QueenComixWife for another episode of Comix Couple Cafe.
Excuse the hair. I took a shower, so my hair is all frizzy and all crazy right now. So just ignore my hair. My hair is in a bad state right now.
But hope everybody is doing well tonight. Welcome again to Comix Couple Cafe, where QueenComixWife and I, we sit, we talk with you guys to chat. Everybody hopefully has their drink in hand.
We got Dunkin'.
Coffee, tea, whatever.
We got Dunkin'.
Cheers to the chat. Cheers to you.
Okay, real quick. For any,
you dropped the coaster.
That's fine.
Oh, God. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
No, you're not ruining my desk.
Whatever. Okay, for anybody who loves coffee, if you go to Dunkin', get the butter pecan swirl with a pump of brown sugar, light and sweet. This shit's amazing.
Well, I guess it's lovely, Sherry. Hello, good to see you. But I was throwing up. I was highlighting everybody in the chat as they were coming in during the intro there. But just real quick, we'll go on through. John Ambler says, "Hail my rooster." Take it all in, folks. Hail John Ambler, Panda Simone. Sean is in the chat. White Devil Otaku is in the chat. Patty Quinn is here. Donna Hall is here. Scrolling. Oh, geez, Donna Hall said, "We had an active shooter at work yesterday. Patient stole a nurse's phone. When security went to get it, he pulled a gun and went nuts." Holy jeez. Well, Donna, I am so glad that you and hopefully all your coworkers made it out from that incident okay yesterday. Prayers are with you and everybody else. But I glad you're all right, and I just hope day at a time you're able to gather yourself, and
we'll be praying for you.
Yeah, praying for you no matter what. If you need anybody to talk to, I'm sure you got plenty of people reaching out, but let me know, let QueenComixWife know. We're here for you, Donna. Lovely Sherry, how are you, lovely Sherry? Shell Frogs is here. I think it is. I think I missed you before. There she is.
Work.
Yeah, Shell Frog is here. She's at work. Patty Quinn says, #coffee. With the coffee. Shell Frog said, poof, she disappeared. Yeah, because of the virtual background, yeah. But yeah, I mean, and again, for anybody who is watching who's new to the show here, first off, if you're new to the channel, I am Comix Dad. This is the Comix Dad channel. QueenComixWife, who just disappeared again like magic, she actually has her own channels as well.
I do.
You could find her both on YouTube and
Keep
on Rumble.
disappearing.
You can find her both on you. Well, one day we'll get like a little portable green screen, and that problem will be solved.
Ooh.
But
see, I'm not gone when I move, but then when I move a certain way, it's like, oh look, I disappear, and then I come back. But
you can find her on her channels, QueenComixWife, both on YouTube and on Rumble. And for anybody who's on YouTube but has a Rumble account, also, I am on Rumble as well. Comics Dad Channel is the name of the channel. All of our links are in the description of the stream. Also, there are links for donating if anybody decides they would like to donate. It's never required. Both myself and QueenComixWife, we never expect it or ask for it, but people have wanted to in the past, and they were generous, and people have been generous enough to do so. So there are multiple avenues for people to donate to the channel if they'd like to.
Channel, I'm not gonna lie, I pimped him out before. Just saying.
Yeah.
I pimped him out. Ask John.
Yeah,
John will tell you.
The comics faithful that have been here since like January, you know what's up with that.
Look at John. What John said. Look what John said.
John said, QueenComixWife working the dark arts tonight with the space-time continuum.
Okay, real quick before we start, I have to let everybody know. If you know anybody out there that watches our channels, please tell them to like and subscribe, because I am 1 away from 60 on YouTube and 3 away from Rumble. So if you know anybody wants to subscribe, tell them to come over, hit the subscribe button, because we are almost there. I need 1 more for YouTube. Just 1 more to get to 60. So if you know anybody, hit me up.
QueenComixWife is putting in the work. And then also for myself, I'm 7 away from hitting 300 here on YouTube. When we hit 300, I will be putting out a poll for you guys that follow me on X to decide what kind of new content you'd like to see on the channel. But we can't do that until we get to 300. We're 7 away. I have a couple ideas in my head. I'll put 2 or 3 out there for y'all to vote on.
Whoa.
The lovely Sherry.
Whoa.
Stop. The lovely Sherry is very lovely in her name, and she is also new to the Comix Couple Cafe.
All right, hold on.
Don't take offense.
I'm not offensive. I'm going to say this, okay? I'm not a New Yorker. I'm a Jersey girl.
She is from
Big difference.
She is from northeastern New Jersey originally, Sherry. That is why she has the very New York / New Jersey accent. So please forgive her.
Forgive me.
Sherry with the smile. But and then let me and then also just real quick.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, if you can, please let everybody know I'm like 1 away. I'm 1 away from 60. Come on.
And then also there, I just put in the YouTube chat, and I'll put the same thing in Rumble as well. But if anybody wants to add me on Steam as well, because that is a thing now.
My hair is
there is my Steam code pinned in the chat for everybody. And for anybody, if anybody decides they want to gift me a game, whether it's off my wish list or just a game that they think is fun, or that they would like to see me play or something like that, I have a new policy because John Ambler was kind enough to gift me a game last week. I played it on stream, actually with him the other night. But if anybody gifts me a game on Steam, I will play it at least once on a stream just as a way to say thank you. So if anybody does decide to do that, there's my Steam friend code.
I'm getting tired of being the fucking magician over here.
That's where you're sitting. But all right.
My God.
All right. So now that we've gone through all that stuff, so for anybody who is new here to watching Comix Couple Cafe, we talk with you guys, hang out for the night. Try and find some topics to talk about. I usually have a couple. QueenComixWife has a couple. Sometimes we'll talk about our day, our family, our kids. We'll ask you guys kind of maybe what's going on with you or something. But it varies. But we do this show every other week because it's a bi-weekly show. And the reason for that is because I have another bi-weekly show that I do on Thursdays as well called Talk and Shop. We had one last week. We have another episode next week. The guest is yet to be announced. There's a toss-up between 2. It's just a matter of who has the availability. But I will be announcing that once that's worked out.
Bullshit, John. Bullshit.
John says I'm usually here in chat behaving. That's why she said that. But anyway, so I guess first and foremost, before we get into our first topic, QueenComixWife, is there anything you'd like to address with the chat or say or shout out on anything or anything going on with you?
I'm just working.
Aren't we all?
And being an adult. And being an adult sucks. You know, I'm getting tired at 7 o'clock in the morning to go to work and then staying on at 6 o'clock at night because I work too damn much. I love my job. Don't get me wrong. I love my job. Oh, by the way, since it's my job, I have to make an announcement about National Day.
Oh, that's
Today's
right. So,
National Day.
Phil,
Motherfucker.
before you just blurt it out, mention why you're doing this.
The reason why I'm doing this is because I work in this field. I know all about this field. This field sucks monkey balls.
Well, and also because on your channel, you usually talk about the National Days.
So on my channel, when everybody comes on, the first thing I always talk about is the National Day. I always choose a national day and bring it up. I do it at work too every single morning. My coworkers hate me for it because I love to just blast it everywhere. But today's national day is very important to me because I work in it. It is Customer Service Experience Day. And let me tell you something. I've been in customer service my whole entire career, from the age of 17 when I got my first job. Actually, no, 16. Age of 16 when I got my first job. Until now, at 38 years old, I have been in customer service, dealing with people, being called names throughout the whole entire book that you can, trust me, there are some names that come up with that you're like, holy shit. But I love my job. I love what I do. I'm proud of what I do. But to all the people working customer service today, thank you so much for everything you do. You are phenomenal. Because it takes a really hardcore person to deal with these people that are psychotic as hell, especially when they fuck up and they blame it on you. So to all of you who work in customer service like me, good job. I'm proud of you. Love you guys. And just keep what you're doing. Keep chugging. Keep, being you.
John says I don't do well with servicing customers.
I bet you don't, John. I do. Because I put on a little look. No, listen. You hear my accent right now? This is how I talk at work. Hi, how are you today?
She puts on what I call.
So nice to talk to you today.
She puts on what I call her basic white girl voice.
I do. And then when I get off my phone call, I'm like, this motherfucking son of a bitch, stupid asshole, and he hears it from the other side of the room.
Wow, that was over exaggerated even for you. You over exaggerated that a little.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm saying the accent. You put effort into it. That wasn't natural.
Sometimes you need effort. Okay, sometimes it gets that bad.
But that makes sense. Why Sherry was saying it was a New York accent because Sherry is from New York City. So no,
I'm right next to you.
She says, well, I'm from New York City. My bad. No bad at all. But yeah, that is Queen's National Day today, National Customer Service Day. Hail to all the people in customer service.
I'm so sorry.
Unless you're awful at your job, then no hail to you. Shauna says we call that the work phone voice.
We do, and it's funny because
John.
No, it's funny because
it's so nice to talk to you today.
No, but it's funny because when my boss hears because we have a thing every week where my boss has my recordings. So he'll get my recording on the phone and he'll go, because he hears me every day talking to him. Like I'll talk to him like this. And then he hears, hi, thank you for calling. It was so nice hearing from you today. How may I help you? And he goes, what the fuck was that?
You don't have to yell.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm right here and the microphone's right here. You don't got to yell.
But my point is, I can fake it till I make it because it's money. And I do what I gotta do.
John goes, I like to start answering the work call with, what in the hell do you want?
I can't do that. I'll get fired.
More or less most work calls. Well, when they're internal work calls, not when it's customer work calls, probably.
No, not even myself.
Whenever I would have internal work calls with other people within the company, depending upon who it was, I was just like, yo, or yeah, kind of similar response. What the hell do you want from me? Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so let's get into, because I don't really have anything special or particular to talk about. Well, I guess I do have one thing. Tomorrow late morning, I do have a preliminary phone interview for a job that I've applied for. So
everybody
hopefully that goes well.
I disappeared again.
Yep, you disappeared again. So hopefully that goes well. So I don't know, just because I know some people in the chat and some people in the comics crew community are aware of the situation, but not everybody is. So just, but yeah, it's basically looking for another job right now, but, hopefully it goes well. Is it going to replace, my previous position? Probably not, but it hopefully will at least be close enough where it'll be a good enough job that I can worry about doing that. Yeah, you keep disappearing.
I know, it's pissing me off.
Do you want to get rid of the virtual background?
No, because my room's a mess.
Okay. Well, but hopefully it's good enough that I don't have to necessarily worry about going working like 80, 90 hours a week. But if I got to pick up something on the side, I will. That's part of my responsibility as a husband, as a father, a provider, all that stuff. But between that, but also both QueenComixWife and I have applied for the Rumble Creator Program because we became eligible. So if we do that, and as long as we are able to stay in that month over month, I think no matter what job I get, for the most part, we'll be okay.
And
But yeah, so if anybody just doesn't mind, maybe just keeping us in your prayers, maybe tomorrow, or just like maybe just having a thought like, oh hey, you know what, Comic Set has that phone interview tomorrow. I hope it goes well for him or something like that. I'd really appreciate it. I've been leaning a lot. I mean, over the last couple of years, I've been leaning into more and more into my faith, but especially over these last 2 weeks, I have been leaning heavily into my faith. So if that's not your thing, just even if just a well wishes thought tomorrow while you're going about your morning, I'd really appreciate it.
And I find it funny because Comics Dad has never been really religious, like or like in his faith. Like he's not big on his faith like I am. Like you can ask anybody. I put God before anything else. But people do say when you're going through a rough time, that's when God comes in and really shows you that he's there to pull you towards him and pull you towards your faith. And he's been really getting close to God, which is awesome. Like, I'm proud of you for doing that because not everybody does. And, I'm happy that you're finally seeing this. That's amazing. Yeah. John, real quick, I am going to the store. Yeah, keep it up, John. I'm going to the store and I'm buying you the white bottle from Slap Your Mama. And I'm going to message you and I'm going to get your address and I'm sending it to you as a gift from me. Because it's so damn good, John. You think the red and yellow one is good? Oh, the white one, John. Oh.
Shauna says, how we want to answer calls. What do you want? How we answer calls. Company name, how may I help you? And sometimes get told the caller is shocked that a real person answered the phone.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Or I get, finally somebody fucking answered the phone. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah, if it's an angry customer. But yeah, thank you guys. But yeah, that's more or less kind of all that I got. I wasn't really going to say anything at first, but it's positive stuff. It's not necessarily anything down and dreary or anything like that. So
no, I'm very proud of Comics Dad. I'm proud of him, and he's been hard on himself, saying blaming himself for all of this, but it's not been his fault. He has been a wonderful provider, a wonderful father. So
stop it.
You have been.
No, stop it.
So everybody, please, just keep him in your prayers or your thoughts or whatever, and just give him, positive vibes that tomorrow he gets this job.
Well, it's a preliminary phone interview. It's probably like a phone screen.
But still, they might just automatically say, okay,
probably not. It's basically to determine if they want to move forward with the interview process.
But
anyway, we are over 20 minutes in, and we have not gotten to our first topic. Oh, White Devil Otaku. Should I break out the voodoo good luck charms for you? Sure.
No, I'm good.
I mean, as long as you don't bring it into my house.
That's juju. No.
As long as you don't bring that stuff into my house. I mean, if that's what you do you, and I appreciate
White Devil.
And I'll appreciate the sentiment. I'll put it that way.
He's Creole. Listen, I love you, White Devil, because you're Louisianian. I love you. You're awesome, whatever. But I don't believe in that juju stuff. That shit's scary. That juju shit is scary.
What if somebody comes to you and says, if somebody comes to you and says your stuff is juju stuff?
Listen,
I'm just saying.
No, listen. If I saw a bruja, I'd be out. Like, I'm telling you.
Stop yelling.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh
anyway.
My God.
Just saying.
She's extra loud tonight. I know, crew. I know. I'm sorry.
Extra loud my ass.
But let us get into our first topic. It was announced yesterday or today. I forget exactly which, but I found out about it earlier today. That Amazon has announced a Spider-Man Noir TV series. Now, for anybody who does not know, Spider-Man Noir obviously is part of a part of the Spider-Man multiverse, the Spider-Verse, all that stuff, and also was a character heavily featured in the animated Spider-Verse movies with Peter B. Parker and Miles Morales, Gwen Stacy, and all that stuff, voiced by Nicolas Cage. It has been announced, and a very short teaser was put out announcing that we are getting this as a TV show, which I think is probably better than getting it as a movie. But we have the quick little teaser right here. Patty Quinn said, I reported this channel. One of the streamers being too loud. Patty Quinn gonna get cussed out.
Nope.
Oh, stop.
I'm not cussing nobody out.
No, but now all of a sudden you being coy and shy and quiet.
No, I'm just listening.
But anyway, let's get into it. Queen Comics Wife,
What?
you got your earbuds? Here you go.
Oh,
Yes,
I hate these
part of the show.
earbuds.
Do you want the headset instead?
No, it's alright.
It's just the one. It's just a 30-second clip. But here we go.
Next year. I thought it was gonna be earlier than that. Never mind.
Yes, that is the reveal for Spider-Man Noir, and we got to hear Nicolas Cage as Spider-Man Noir. I am so excited for this. Now, a lot of people out there don't like Miles Morales as being called Spider-Man. I do like the character of Miles, as long as they stop calling him fucking Spider-Man, unless it's his own universe, which is which depending upon what continuity you're looking at. If it's the comics, the Ultimate Universe is no more, therefore he doesn't have his own universe. If you're looking at it from the perspective of the Spider-Verse animated movies by Sony, he is the new Spider-Man in his own universe, which makes sense because his universe's Spider-Man had died, so that makes sense. But like in the games or like in the comics right now, like by calling him Spider-Man while there's already Peter Parker swinging around, that's where I kind of draw the line. But I do enjoy those animated Spider-Verse movies. My favorite part, obviously, is Nicolas Cage as Spider-Man Noir. He did such a great job, and it's Nick Cage. So
Yeah, I liked him in it. I thought he was really good. So hopefully, this is good too.
Let's see. Patty Quinn said, "Did you see Nick Cage as John Madden?"
No.
I actually did not, but that is an interesting casting choice. I don't. I mean, I don't know. I have to see more about it, but it has potential. John Abel was fucking Spider-Man. Pretty sure that's not a Disney movie.
No, it's Sony, isn't it?
John was joking, saying fucking
No,
Spider-Man
saying,
was the
is that
title.
Sony?
But yes, it's Sony / Amazon / I think MGM. So, but yes, Sony has all the rights to like the anything Spider-Man related for movies and for video games.
Yeah.
But Sony has been working with Marvel Studios for like the Tom Holland Spider-Man stuff.
Oh.
Any of that stuff. But like Venom, Morbius, Madam Web, Kraven the Hunter, all those awful movies, with the exception of Venom. The first Venom I thought was okay. Second one, meh. That last one was pretty bad. But with the exception of the first Venom movie, all the other Sony Spider-Man movies have been absolute trash. So it's unfortunate. But hopefully this goes well, because the only thing they've gotten right, besides the first Venom movie, in my opinion, was the Spider-Verse animated movies, the first two.
Gotcha.
So, Shell Frog says, "Gonna bounce. Have a good night, everybody." Good night, Shell Frogs.
Bye, Shell Frogs. Have a good day at work. Love you.
That is what I got. And then also, just we'll come back over to the screen share. I mean, just I look at it. It looks nice.
It looks cool.
It looks cool. It looks accurate. I like how his lenses light up. Like, I thought that was cool, how he was behind the dude, and the lenses were off, and then they lit up to kind of like get the jump on him and scare him. But then here's just kind of a side by side, the Into the Spider-Verse animated movie on top versus this live action costume on the bottom. Like, it's
really close.
It's spot on.
Yeah,
it's spot on, and the lenses as for the blank stare of the eyes is great. But yeah, Spider-Man Noir starring Nicolas Cage is now filming. But QueenComixWife, well, I know Spider-Man isn't really your jive, but you do like Nick Cage, so what are kind of your thoughts on all this?
I'm excited about it. I like Nicolas Cage. Let me tell you, Nicolas Cage. Okay, so here's the thing. My favorite superhero, which technically he's not a superhero, I guess, is Ghost Rider. I love Ghost Rider.
Is a superhero.
Not to a lot of people, it's not. He's a demon. Well, technically he sold his soul and became a demon. But I think Nicolas Cage did great in the first Ghost Rider. The second one I was not happy with. I didn't like the movie, but Nicolas Cage does portray Johnny Blaze very well. I loved how he played him. I loved the movie when it first came out. If you guys can see my wall, which you can't, I have a lot of Ghost Rider on my wall over here. I love Ghost Rider a lot. So I'm excited about this because I thought he did really well in the animated series. So I'm excited to see him do this and see how it turns out. Hopefully it's pretty good.
Panda Simone says, I like Ghost Rider.
Me
Yeah,
too.
she does too.
Panda Simone, I'll have to send you a picture of my Ghost Rider artwork. I went to a Comic-Con about a year ago.
Yeah, it was last year.
About last year. And this guy drew Ghost Rider, but he burnt the edges of the paper. So it looks like it was burnt by Johnny Blaze. It's really freaking cool. I'll have to show you a picture of it when we're done here.
So, Patty Quinn said John Cena sold his soul to The Rock.
He did.
Yeah, I don't follow wrestling all that much, but yeah, like I think it was it was leading up to this past WrestleMania. Yeah, John Cena went heel with The Rock. The Rock encouraged him in the ring to go heel.
Yeah,
like as part of their characters. But yeah. Speaking of which, Patty, if you're a wrestling fan, and for anybody else who's wrestling fans out there, we actually next month, so not next week's Talking Shop, but the show after that. So in 3 weeks from tonight. 3 weeks from tonight, so 2 episodes of Talking Shop from now, we're going to have as our guest wrestler turned wrestling promoter Kevin Apollo of ACW Wrestling and of Tooneytown Wrestling podcast. He is going to be coming on the show and hanging out. We're going to be talking comics. We're going to be talking wrestling. We're going to be talking entertainment, all that stuff. So, Patty, if you know who Kevin Apollo is, awesome. If you don't, go follow him on X. He's a good follow. He's super based.
I'm trying to get him to let me be on it so I could talk to him too.
Yeah, you can come on and talk to Kevin for a little bit.
I love Kevin. I watch his videos with the guys on
Yeah, he's a commentator.
Jesus, I can't think of the name of it right now.
Yeah, he's a commentator on a WDW Pros channel sometimes.
Yes.
So, but yeah, Patty, especially for you, you're into wrestling. That show definitely should be for you. It's gonna be great to have Kevin on. And just hear about kind of the backside of wrestling, the
oh my God,
the opposite side of the curtain, so to speak.
Look what John put.
John said, "I should go into wrestling and be called the Rooster."
That's not the Rooster.
I know.
But I know what he means, but we can't cuss on YouTube. It's not nice.
Well, we can just say
you
stuff
can't
like
say the C word. Both C words.
Right. Go into the clip that you wanted to watch?
No, do yours first. Do this one first because I can't. I don't even listen to this. I'll be smacking the bitch in the face. But go ahead. You put this on.
Well, do you want to go into this first?
No, do the other one.
Okay. Well, so as everybody knows, The Last of Us was once upon a time a very popular video game franchise.
Yep.
At least the first game was. Then we got nonsense in the second game. And then the last couple of years, we had The Last of Us TV show, season 1, which basically told the story of the first game, which for the most part, everybody really enjoyed and liked. Even with the questionable casting of Bella Ramsey as Ellie. But she was a little younger. It kind of worked. People are like, whatever, cool. Last of Us season 2 has started kind of the way people assumed it would. By episode 2, Abby, the character of Abby from the second game, she ends up... hole in one in Joel's head. She ends up going to the Mar-a-Lago golf course. Yeah, Joel is her golf ball. So we get that whole scene played out. But then after that, as everybody knows, like from the game, Ellie ends up becoming a lesbian. Okay, whatever, no big deal. Blah 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 blah. So what happens in the game, and they end up telling the story, doing that in the show as well, is that her girlfriend ends up getting pregnant from another dude or from a dude. And it's a whole thing or whatever. But like people kind of just shrugged it off, said, "All right, whatever, it's stupid," and played through the rest of the game. In the show, they decided to broach that topic just ever so slightly different. So let us get into that.
So we're all having a baby. Holy shit. I'm gonna be a dad.
I'm gonna be a dad.
What?
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man. I don't think you...
I'm gonna be a dad. I'm gonna be a dad. I'm gonna be a dad.
What?
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Just Neil Druckmann, the creator of both the Last of Us franchise and also the producer and creator of the show, Neil Cuckman, as many people call him, including myself, he can't help himself. He can't help himself. He's a big piece of crap. He can't help himself with inserting all this stupid bullshit into his stuff. And this scene was the final. This scene was probably the nail in the coffin for this series, and it's only the second season, which they were planning on doing 3 seasons. They were going to split the storyline for the second game into 2 seasons. But this scene right here, that line right there, probably the nail in the coffin for this franchise, not just as a show but as a game as well. But got some good memes out of it, though. The Last of Us 2 is just gender ideology propaganda that no one asked for, and that was the problem of the second game in the first place. Newsflash, it's awful writing. Don't shoot, I'm retarded. Prove it. I'm gonna be a dad.
I'm just done with these people.
QueenComixWife, thoughts?
You don't want my thoughts.
I do.
You don't want my thoughts.
Thoughts. Thoughts, QueenComixWife.
You don't want my thoughts. I'll lose people on my I'll lose people on my...
John goes, how does that even work? Patty has the correct answer. It doesn't.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna...
Do they even have turkey basters in the apocalypse? No, John. She actually, the one that's pregnant, actually had sex with a male character. But because she is dating Ellie, there is some kind of weird cohabitation family coexist unit bullshit. But because, but here's the thing: that line I don't believe existed in the actual game, the sequel game. That is a line that Neil Cuckman specifically entered into this show because why? Don't fucking know. Oh, I know, because the actress Bella Ramsey is non-binary, whatever the fuck that actually is. But yeah, it doesn't exist. But that's why John says. My head hurts. Patty Quinn says, also, I've been telling the people that never played the game and just watched the show that Joel was going to die. Yeah. Yeah, and guess what happens? After Joel died, viewership has dropped off significantly on that show. Just like people stopped caring about the game when they got through that first chapter when Joel dies at the end of the opening sequence of the game. Patty Quinn says, yeah, that line was never in the game. No, I know it wasn't. But yeah, go ahead, QueenComixWife. Let her rip. Let her rip about...
I'm going to lose people for this, but I'm going to say this out loud.
About this.
So this is how I feel about all this. Number one, I'm so tired of this whole...
Hold on. Hey! Hi, Deborah Perkins! Oh, and holy shit. Over on Rumble, we have... Gaming Chad has rated the stream on Rumble. Gaming Chad, brother, thank you so much. QueenComixWife, say hello to Gaming Chad.
Hey, Gaming Chad.
Thank you so much for raiding the channel, my man. We appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Everybody, as you are coming on in from Gaming Chad's channel, just pop into the chat, say hello. We're just having a good time here. We're currently talking about the I'm going to be a dad line from The Last of Us 2. QueenComixWife was just about to let her rip. But this is a show where my wife and I, QueenComixWife, we just sit and we talk with the chat about whatever's going on. But yeah, go ahead, QueenComixWife. Let her rip.
I'm good now?
Sorry, we had to acknowledge the raid. Gaming Chat says, what's up, Comics Dad and Comics Wife?
Hey, Gaming Chat. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart.
He's been crazy sick. Didn't have a voice for almost a week.
Oh,
geez,
I hope
man.
you feel better.
Well, hopefully your stream went well then in that case. But God bless you, brother. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it, dude. But yeah, QueenComixWife, let her rip on your thoughts about I'm going to be a dad.
Okay, listen. I'm going to lose viewers for this. I'm going to lose subscribers for this. I really am, but I don't care at this point. So, here's the thing. I am so tired because this all started because people got bored at COVID. I don't care. Anybody says this happened because COVID happened. Everybody got bored, so they started all this bullshit about binary and non-binary and, oh, look, I am a chick with a dick. Just saying. Here's my thoughts about this, okay? There are 2 genders.
Well, and also just swapping pronouns, too.
Doesn't matter. I can't handle I hate the pronoun thing. I hate the pronoun thing. Listen, there are 2 genders. There's male and female. You either got a hoo-ha or you got a pickle. Okay?
In the face.
So there's no in between. You can't have a pickle and say you're a woman. You can't have a hoo-ha and say you're a guy. Doesn't work that way. As a woman myself, who's born a woman, I find it offensive when another person, another guy, says he's a woman and goes, "Oh, look, I'm wearing a dress. I'm a woman." No, you're not a woman. You are a dude in a dress.
That's right, Tiny Panda Face. She's coming in hot on this one.
I'm sick of it. It irritates. Like, listen, I've been called cis before. That pisses me off more than anything. Like, motherfucker, let me tell you something. You don't got
no such thing as chicks and dicks, only men with boobs. Hey, I am offended. I take offense to that because I identify as a man with boobs, damn it. But natural.
It's my fault. I fed him. Anyway, I fed him after midnight. See what happens when you feed after midnight? You get fat. Anyway,
Patty Quinn, my pronouns are brilliant and handsome.
So what I'm saying is, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of all of it. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing about transgender bullshit. I'm tired of the pronouns. I am tired of oh, I'm non-binary. I don't identify it either.
Ow, that was my ear.
Bitch, if you have a hoo-ha or a dude, if you have a penis, you're a man or you're a woman. You're not non-binary. You know what that means? You have a mental illness. Go to a fucking doctor, get some fucking medicine, or go with a white padded room and lock yourself up. Because honestly, you're fucking stupid and crazy. And I'm sorry. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of hearing it.
Or go find a based mom or dad to just give you a hug and tell you that everything's going to be okay. And we'll
you slap across the fucking head.
Let me finish. And we'll talk you through this to come out on the other side perfectly sane and how reality works.
Yeah, I'll beat your ass.
Tiny Panda Face. I identify as a potato. My laptop identifies as a potato too, Tiny Panda Face.
I'm just saying. I'm tired of. Look, I go to the doctor and they say to me, "Hey, they say my name because I'm not gonna say my name on the internet." And they go, "What is your pronouns?" I'm like, "I have boobs and a vagina. I'm a girl." So her
at your OB office for your hysterectomy visits one time they asked you that, didn't they?
Yeah, they came up to me. They were like, "What's your pronouns?" I'm like, "I have a hoo-ha and I have tits. I'm a girl. I'm not a dude. I don't have a pecker. So her, she. How fucking hard is it?" Well, some people go as they. I'm not a they, dumbass. I'm not that stupid. I don't have a mental illness.
Fallsmeyer, first off, Falsmeyer, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, please hit the like and subscribe button if you're enjoying yourself. And Falsmeyer says your pronouns should be boob and vagina. I like it.
I'm checking to see if I lost anybody. I lost a sub.
War Shark Productions are my pronouns are you.
I told you I lost a sub. Somebody just unsubbed to me.
That's fine. Well, it might also been YouTube because what happens on YouTube is if somebody subs but doesn't interact with a video or something like that, it'll unsub them after 24 or 48 hours.
Well, now I'm 2 from 60 on YouTube, so let's do
War
this,
Shark
people.
Production says my pronouns are you gay.
See, he told me to rant, so now I'm gonna say it.
That's fine.
I'm
Go ahead.
fucking tired of it.
If anything, I would lose
Listen.
subscribers because we're doing this on my channel. So,
well, people
but go
follow
for
me
it.
too.
But go for it.
I'm just saying, I'm tired of people comparing them to women, saying like, "Oh, I'm a dick. I have a dick, so I can wear a dress and be a woman." No, you can't, dude.
That's
sorry,
right, Figgy.
You can't. I'm sorry to say it, but I know what I am. I'm perfectly sane sometimes. Sometimes. But if you're going to sit there and tell me that you are a woman in a man's body, or you're a dude in a woman's body, or what the fuck you want to call it.
Or in the apocalypse, you just automatically call yourself a dad?
I'm just saying, if you are considering that, you should be in a padded room, lock the fuck up, and be drugged up because there's something fucking wrong with you.
Tiny Panda Face, I sent you a friend request on Steam Comics Ad. I saw it and I accepted it. Thank you, Tiny Panda Face. Patty Quinn says, the game was a product of the woke agenda where they killed the man and just had 2 independent women, and one of them was gay.
But see, that's the other thing. It's like Willow, the TV show Willow. No, I have nothing against the LGBTQYTZY, whatever fucking community they want to call it.
Patty.
The whole fucking alphabet.
And they also had a kid that was trans.
Okay. I have nothing against the LGBTQPXYZ community, okay? I have nothing against you people. My aunt's a lesbian. I have nothing against you. Here is my problem. When you keep throwing it in my fucking face, that is a problem. Like with Willow. You had to put a lesbian couple in Willow because you had to go there. Fuck off. Seriously. I don't care if you fuck a girl or a man. I don't give a fuck what you do. Don't rub it in my face. Just saying. Okay, I'm good. Go ahead, Comix. I'll shut up now.
No. You're good. You're good. I'm trying to find a certain. There it is. No, that's.
So is Comix Dad, John. So is Comix Dad. He's a lesbian in a man's body.
Sure. No, I'm trying to find something real quick. Okay. No, I'm just trying to find something. Whenever this kind of stuff comes up, all I can think
and
of.
I lost probably subs right now.
All I can think of
I'm
is
an
this.
asshole.
Here, let's change the screen share. All I can think of is this. whenever this topic comes up. Ready?
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
You are gay.
You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, and you're a
I
gay
am.
rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you? Now we're looking at the raging debate. You're a gay rights
This dude is so
activist.
based.
Why should someone be gay? You're having a girlfriend.
Yes.
Do you perform the natural obligations?
I'm
Done that.
not sexually active right now.
So what are
By
you doing with
choice.
this lady?
By choice.
By choice.
I've just not. I've chosen not to engage.
Doesn't that make you gay?
What do you mean? Doesn't that make me gay? I am male and attracted to a female.
So who is gay?
So who's gay?
I'm gay.
Every time I immediately go to that interview.
Thank you for coming.
But here's
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? I just had to play it one more time. But yeah.
But here's the other thing that bothers me. I'm being completely honest to anybody out there. Like I said, I have nothing against anybody that is LGBTQI, DB, whatever the hell you want to call yourselves. I have nothing against any of you. Okay, I love everybody. I love everybody. I respect everybody. I don't judge nothing. But here's my problem with everything. So my problem is if we say something like I identify as a black cockatoo.
Ah, you're yelling again.
We're fucking crazy, or we're fucking delusional, or we're fucking stupid.
Why are you gay?
But yet you can sit there and you can identify as whatever you want. But if I do it, it's wrong, and it's fucking pissing me off. Because I'm sorry, like the whole furry thing. Listen.
Oh God, that's a whole nother rabbit hole.
No, I swear to God, you identify as a fucking dog. So if I want to be a black hawk or a pink pigeon, I can't do that. What? Why? It's so they get so offensive. But when you go to talk to them and you try to debate with them,
Well,
they walk off because they can't fucking defend anything they're saying.
Well, that's the alphabet mafia for you. So, Arafate said, honestly, you could have just said alphabet and it would have been easier to understand.
I don't give a fuck.
Gaming Chat says furries are hot.
That's fucking nasty.
Hot dog. I had to, but yeah, so.
Oh yeah, I have to show this.
Oh geez, okay.
Oh,
What from seeing this comment from Deborah?
So Panda Simone wanted John to see her. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's not going to show
Damn
the
your
virtual
phone.
background.
Damn you stupid thing.
No, it's fine. People are going to see the messy room for a second.
I don't care at this point.
There we go. What is this picture of now?
A clock picture.
A rooster.
Yeah.
But what is the significance of it?
It's her picture of a.
Is it hers?
I don't know. She just said it and made me laugh.
Gaming Chad says you go wear one of those furry outfits and not break a sweat. Gotcha, Gaming Chad. He means physically hot, not hot. He means like
hot.
it's actually like temperature hot. Queen
How would you know? Did you wear one? What were you?
Yes, on my dick.
Oh, it's actually a rooster. You have chickens. Ooh.
I think either that or she's referencing back to that video that Tommy played on the stream on your stream the other
that's
night.
another thing. Y'all need to pray for me on Saturday. Okay? Please pray for me on Saturday that I don't come out dead or
What
I
the
don't.
hell's Saturday?
What's Saturday?
Why? First off, why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling?
What's Saturday?
Ow! It's a day of the week.
What are we doing Saturday with the kids? What is out there?
Yeah. So speaking of large birds. All right. Well, hold on. First, Tiny Panda Face says, "I have a panda onesie. Does that make me a furry now?" Yes, absolutely, it does.
He has an Ninja Turtle.
Wait, there's two pandas here. Yes, there is a Panda Simone on YouTube, and there is Tiny Panda Face on Rumble.
Yes, they're totally different people, and they're totally opposite of each other. Seriously.
John says Saturday. But yes, so for our older one's birthday last month, we went out to a natural cavern and did a cavern tour as part of her birthday. And she liked it so much, she wants to do another one. Well, that one wasn't local to us because we met some family kind of halfway, and that's what was there. There is one about a couple miles down the road from us. We're going to that one this weekend. But we drove through there today, just actually kind of to just make a U-turn off the road. So we drove down there just to use the parking lot to turn around. And what I did not know about this place is that they have like a little, I don't know, is it a petting zoo? Yeah, it's like a little petting zoo where they have goats and they have some other stuff. And there's a horse, and there's actually a horse farm right next to the property as well. But what they also have is that they have a couple of roosters walking around. When we drove through there just to turn around, there was a turkey just walking around on the property. And then there was also a white peacock with its tail fully spread out. QueenComixWife was damn near crying just as we were driving by it with the windows up.
I locked the doors. I locked the doors.
Yeah. And so we're going now on Saturday for the cavern tour, and so the kids can see the peacock, and we might get channel content out of it.
I swear to God, if that fucking bird is out there, you will see me in the car screaming like a bitch.
And you will see it because I will have my phone out.
And then I'm going to run his ass over with the car so fucking hard, he'll be dead. He'll be completely dead. I don't got to deal with him no more. I can move on my life, pay off my house, and
so
say,
loud.
Shut the hell up.
Hey, Joe, how are you, brother? Good to see you, man. But yeah, we may get, and to be fair, since it would be at her expense, it would be QueenComixWife's channel content if we get content out of that visit. What did Gaming Chad say? He said, Tiny Panda Face, I would have to see a picture of you in a onesie to judge if that makes you a furry. Oh god, Tiny Panda Face. I'm already setting up my furry OnlyFans account. Oh jeez. John says, petting zoo, huh? OF equals only furries. Thank you, Deborah, for dropping the links, all that stuff.
Screw you, John, for that comment.
John says, come back the peacock. Tiny Panda Face says, oh my god, my headphones have cat ears on it. I am a furry. Yes, you are. Panda Simone, I have peacocks through my yard every once in a while. And John with a bunch of different bird emojis.
For those who don't know in this chat, don't know it all, I am terrified of birds. I don't like birds. I don't want them around me. I don't want to be near them. I think they're disgusting. They're scary as hell. And that big-ass peacock will get punched in the face if it comes near me. I'm just saying.
So Joe's Atmosphere says, oh my god, is Ms. Comics from Massachusetts.
I am from New Jersey.
She is from the northeastern part of New Jersey, within like 30 miles of the New Jersey-New York City border.
30 miles?
I think so. Somewhere
no, it's
out
15.
There, right? Oh, geez, even closer. Okay, even worse. But yeah, that's where she's from. But you get a couple of different accents with her because she's also lived in various places.
I lived in Louisiana, Florida, New Jersey, and now Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And Virginia for like 3 months. Whatever. That doesn't count, but whatever.
All right. Well, QueenComixWife, our next topic is one that you are actually very excited about.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, as all of you know, I'm a big horror fan. Love horror. Always love horror. What if I gift you what?
What if I gift you an entire Tom? Queen, you won't love it?
What the hell's a Tom?
What is a Tom?
What the hell's a Tom? Era, I ain't playing.
Gaming chat, really from Jersey. Who knew? Definitely 100% dropping her R's. Yes, I know. They're a horror fan. Yeah, there are no from northern New Jersey and in New York. There's no such thing as R's.
Why does everybody make fun of me? Seriously,
it's just
why.
Well, I don't think Joe has ever heard you speak before. I think this is Joe's first time on watching Couples Cafe.
John, hold on a second, John. You started this shit because you started making fun of me, John, and now you got everybody doing it, John. You, John.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Joe is in Louisiana. What part? Now, you don't have to be too exact. Just like a general area. But Joe's in Louisiana.
All right, so I lived in West Monroe. I was married to a Creole boy,
and what you did was you just went exactly to the location.
I don't give a fuck.
You never know.
I don't give a fuck. I hate. Listen,
people can figure out who you are from just the smallest bit of information.
Give a fuck. What's James gonna do? Come on, yeah. My ex-husband's name is James. Okay, he's a fucking asshole. I'll fucking say it. Well, you got what? What's he gonna do? Come to Pennsylvania? Bring his fat ass up here. See what happens.
I know.
Anyway,
you're doxing yourself at this point, and by extension, me. So
I don't give a fuck.
I give a fuck. Anyway,
just saying.
Era Fate said a Tom is a male turkey, an entire full-grown male turkey.
Era, put this way. Era,
so if he gifts you an entire full-grown male turkey,
Era, I'm gonna tell you right now. You send that motherfucker to my house, I will never speak to you again.
John Ambler, I'm in the great country of Texas. For a second, John, I thought you said I am the great country of Texas. Tiny Panda Face says, no, don't include New York in her crazy talk. Joe says, my father's from Boston, love the accent. John Ambler with the popcorn and the sunglasses as always. But anyway, yes, let's go into this topic.
So getting back into what I was saying. So I'm a big horror fan, John. Be quiet. Anyway, I love you're from Shreveport. Oh shit. That's awesome. Dude, I've been to Shreveport 1,000 times, love Shreveport. Nice place. That's really cool. Yeah, I lived in West Monroe for many years, and then we got divorced, and I moved back to Jersey where I belong, because I did not belong in Louisiana. None against you. I love Louisiana. I love the food, but it was not placed for me because I'm a Yankee girl and nobody like Yankees there. Anyway, but getting back into topic.
I'm just gonna put my noise canceling headphones on. Okay, go ahead.
Put the camera off for a second.
What?
Turn off the camera for a minute.
No, because I have witnesses if the camera's on.
Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So I love everything horror, and I like the Conjuring movies. If anybody knows what the Conjuring movies are, it's Ed and Lorraine Warren. They talk about the things they did in their life, like Amityville and the Conjuring house and all this stuff. So they had 3 movies out so far. The first and second one, I loved it. I thought it was amazing, great movies. Storyline was awesome. The third one, they botched that. I thought that was the most horrible movie they made. I was so pissed they made that movie. It wasn't that great. So I didn't like the third one at all. They're coming out with the fourth one. I want to say is it September?
September 5th. This is coming out.
September 5th, it's coming out. I want to see it. I love it. So this is the trailer for the new movie, The Conjuring 4.
And like every maybe 30 seconds or go.
This is the last Conjuring movie.
Real quick before we get into it, John said, I'm transplanted, or Joe said, I'm a transplanted Yankee. My parents are from Maine and Massachusetts.
Oh, nice. So you still live in Louisiana, I'm guessing.
Yes, that's what he was saying.
Oh, nice. Hey, Joe, you want to bring me some beignets? Because I can't make them. I'm trying to figure out how to make them, and I suck at it. I want a beignet so bad, Joe. Dude, I want a beignet so damn badly.
Yeah, we didn't get to
legs.
And we didn't get to even get like a fake beignet
you
when
need
we
to
were
try
down
frog legs.
No, thank you. But
no, seriously.
But you were even
Joe,
excited.
Tell him about frog legs. Tell him how good the frog legs are. Frog legs are fucking phenomenal. I'm telling you, you need to try frog legs and some beignets. Go ahead. What were you saying? I think I broke Comix Dad. Go ahead, Comix Dad.
Even with the noise canceling headphones on, I still hear her. Even with them on. But no, what I was saying was, even when we were down in Disney, you couldn't even get. You were even craving the fake beignets that they had at the what was it, the Louisiana and
we didn't get to get them though.
the New
'cause
Orleans
we couldn't
resort.
get over there in time.
Yeah. But Tiny Panda Face said, Comics Dad, I'm playing with Eevee Mux, by the way. It's pretty dope so far. It is pretty dope so far, Tiny Panda Face. If you want, tomorrow afternoon,
we're busy. We got places we have to go tomorrow.
Well, yeah, but I mean, while we're in the car, I was Tiny Panda Face. If you want, tomorrow afternoon, you can give me a call, or you can give QueenComixWife a call. I'll talk you through some stuff with Eevee Mux that Tomby shared with me, because Tomby hooked me up with Eevee Mux. So, hail Tomby, by the way. I know he's asleep, but
hold on.
Gaming Chad is 6'5".
Look what Era said.
Era said frog legs are really good. I've actually also had them at different food trucks too. Joe said, I hear you. Every time we're in New Orleans, we go to Cafe Du Monde across from Jackson Square.
You know, listen, I miss Louisiana. I make jambalaya. Tell me my jambalaya. How good's my jambalaya?
Her jambalaya is excellent.
I make etouffee. I make dirty rice. I make jambalaya. I make gumbo. I miss it. I miss it so much. I don't like Louisiana. I'm not gonna lie to you. I lived there for like 5 years. Did not like it. It's too hot for me, and I don't like all like the. I'm not gonna go there. But where I live, there's a lot of hillbillies. But you know,
Figgy says Cafe Du Monde is not a great place for them anymore. Honestly.
Oh really? That sucks.
Jambalaya.
But look, look, Joe even said frog legs are awesome. Frog legs are amazing.
I will maybe give it a shot one day.
You should.
We will see.
Oh my God.
We will see.
An alligator, Joe. Tell him about the alligator meat.
You go take a picture with the birds on Saturday at the cavern, and I will have frog legs. I know how to get out of things, folks. I know her too well.
I'll do it. I will stay with that stupid ass turkey.
John said, "I love me some gator."
I'll have a bat in my hand, but you know.
But yeah. Anyway, let's finally get over to the trailers. This is the trailer for the newest Conjuring movie. Yay! This is not my thing, but
I love this.
But this is Comix Couple Cafe. It's not just about me. It's about QueenComixWife as well. Tiny Panda says Comics had frog legs just chase like chicken wings.
They do.
Okay. Deborah says I like whiskey. I do too, Deborah. But yeah, so let's get into this. Get back over to here. Let me share screen. And then we'll stop this every few seconds just so that we don't get hit with copyright. Nope. Nope.
Just watch it.
Nope.
Pussy.
This shit? Nope.
Stop being a pussy.
This
Put
shit?
it on.
Nope.
Can you please hit the button?
Nope.
Can you stop?
I am doing this so we don't get copyright struck. Well, nope.
That's awesome.
Nope. Nope. And then that just falls. No. Fuck that. No, I'm good. Gaming Chad, I was just playing 7 Days to Die. I'm in the mood for some horror. Oh, good. You and QueenComixWife can go see this. That. No. No. Eat shit. No. Absolutely no. Oh my God. Why am I watching this right now? Just this alone is gonna bug me for the rest of the night.
Then don't watch it.
I'm
okay.
kidding. I'm
Turn
kidding.
it off.
Okay. But I might go do a Doom in the Dark Ages stream.
Awesome.
The tiny piece. Oh, go fuck yourself. Porcelain dolls are less scary in numbers.
I love all of you, but y'all are pussies. Seriously.
Gaming Chad, that looks like my mother-in-law from hell.
Shit.
We're just about halfway through. Let's keep muscle. Oh, what the?
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, this is just.
It's Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob. Yeah, respect Billy Bob Thornton. That's just. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Yeah.
That's our neighbor that pigs in Louisiana.
You got some finger licking good chicken. That's what this looks like.
Oh, Joe, you have to watch the Conjuring series. It's so good. It's so good. I
Joe,
love it.
Love horror. Haven't seen anything since my daughter graduated and moved away around 2010. Haven't seen any of the Conjuring series. It's great.
You really have to see them. They're
Panda
awesome.
Simone, cannot wait. Deborah Perkins, QueenComixWife, at least your Royal Duchess's love horror. Tandy Panda Face, nah, brah. Gaming chat, unlike Disney releases, I might actually pirate this movie. Just no from Tiny Panda Face. John Ambler, that guy needs a dentist and some Jesus. Joe doesn't watch because his wife doesn't do horror.
Oh,
just watch it without her, Joe. That's what she does. Tiny Panda Face, change the fucking screen.
No.
We're gonna what?
Just watch.
Hold on. It's in the corner, fetal position, just saying, "I'm gonna be a dad. I'm gonna be a dad." Oh man. Patty Quinn said, "I'm excited for this." John Abler said, "I'll watch." Tiny Panda Face said, "I'm happy for you, Patty." Let's get through the rest of this. Nope, fuck that. Joe says, "Oh, fit. That's some Shining level shit." Gaming Chad says, "I'm gonna watch this just because that is Night Owl from Watchmen." Yup, that is. Oh, and then just real quick, Gaming Chad, I saw that you also added me on Steam. Thank you so much for sending me a request. Already accepted it. And then just for anybody who's here that didn't know before, the reason why I put my Steam friend code out there is I have a PC now. I can finally play most games on, which is awesome. Definitely want to play games with people. But also, our friend John Ambler in the chat gifted me a game last week. Again, John, thank you so much for Forza Horizon 5. I've actually been playing it a couple of times during the week this week since we played it the other night. I'm having fun with it, man. It's just a nice, cool, fun game to sit back, relax, do a couple of races, whatever. But if anybody else but because he gifted it to me, I decided to stream it just as a thank you to him. And so if anybody does decide to gift me a game on Steam at some point, I will I will eventually play it on stream, so long as it's a mostly appropriate game. Like if you're which Steam, I mean, is pretty good about stuff like that. So for the most part, if it's a game, even if it's something that I wouldn't necessarily be into, I'll still, just as a thank you, I'll give it a shot. I'll play it, and I'll play it on stream. So that's why that's there. Joe's out of here, says, like and share and sub, folks. Enjoy the stream. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe, so much for hanging by, brother.
2 away
I
from
appreciate
60 on YouTube. So if anyone wants to like my channel, please do.
Yes,
we
Queen
are 2
Comix
from
Wife.
60.
QueenComixWife, both on YouTube and on Rumble. QueenComixWife, go check her out. Anybody who's hanging out and watching on the Rumble side, also please don't forget to hit like on the stream tonight. And if you haven't done so already, please follow the channel. And then for anybody on the YouTube side, if you're new here watching, please hit like on the stream as well. Please consider subscribing to the channel. When we started the stream, we were only 7 away from 300. When we hit 300, I'm going to put a poll out on X, so you can follow me on X at ComicsDad, and you can vote on new content that I'm going to bring to the channel.
Tiny Panda, I could not find any tablecloths at our Dollar Tree. They only have like the really thin ones, and they were clear, so they weren't going to work. And right now money is a little bit tight, so I can't go buy a tablecloth right now because we had a life event that happened, and we're just tight on money at this moment. So I'm gonna have to wait to get that tablecloth. I can't do it right now.
Just back to earlier at the end of this. Yo, shut the fuck up with this shit, bro. Patty quit. I play Fortnite Dead by Daylight and Among Us for multiplayer streams. It's funny you say that, Patty. I was actually thinking about maybe gathering a group of people and maybe doing an Among Us stream from time to time and playing some Among Us. So, okay, chat. Be sure to buy ComicsDad some furry horror games. Oh, God. Jesus.
Hey, Joe, you should go over to my channel because that'd be cool to have you around. We can talk about Louisiana stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's
cool.
probably already gone by now, but Joe's on X. I'll send you his X profile, and you can send him a message.
Definitely.
Patty Gwynn goes, ooh. Eric would say, Fate said, yeah, I think he played for some Among Us in the future. Yep, definitely. Definitely at some point, just got to find some people that want to do it. And as long as you're okay with your voice being on stream, we'll gather some people and we'll play some Among Us.
I said I wanted to play with you guys.
Yeah, no, for sure. We'll make it happen. Just gotta gather up some people and then figure out some stuff and with the streaming and all that, the streaming software and everything. Because EV Mux, I don't know how to get like the Discord audio into this studio program that we're using. So John Ambler said I'm in for Among Us. All right, cool. Tiny Panda Face said, Comix Wife, if you want to be super ghetto, go grab all the green paint samples from Home Depot.
Actually,
and
I
then tape
can't.
them together.
Oh, no. I'm not being that ghetto.
Oh.
Because our Home Depot and Lowe's are kind of a-holes. They are very strict on only taking one, and they literally watch you and also take one. Like, they get very strict about it. So I can't even do that if I wanted to. I can try Walmart, though. Walmart does the paint stuff here.
But yeah, I'm just going through. I'm bookmarking some things. Don't mind me. Cool. We've got that. So let's share some stuff.
Show the picture I used to show.
What? Oh, okay. Why?
Because it's so cute.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, so for whatever reason, QueenComixWife is on a kick today of... Let's go over to here. Baby platypus.
Look at the baby platypus.
Or baby platypi. Would you say that?
Yeah, basically.
Air Fate said, no, I think that's most of them. Now, if you go to Walmart, they don't give a shit. You can take as many as you can fit in your pockets. Teddy Panface says, Walmart also sells fabric felt for really cheap online, by the way.
I'll have to check on that because Walmart also charges shipping and stuff, so I have to see how much we have and everything.
And Tiny Panface says, gay!
Yeah, that's our Home Depot.
Deborah Perkins says, John Ambler, I would love watching you guys play Among Us. Yeah, it's definitely in the future. I'll play, not voice, but I do chat. Yeah, we'll make something work, Error Fate. Well, Patty quit. Oh, platypussies.
What?
John Amber. Oh. Error Fate says, did you know baby platypus is called a puggle? I did not.
Yes, they're called puggles.
I did not.
They're so cute. Look at the babies.
This one is just like, look at me. That's good. Let's see. That one looks CGI. That one doesn't even look real.
That's not what they look like.
That was Sleepins.
Look how cute. Come on. I want one.
No. I don't even think legal. Oh, Perry the platypuses!
Shut up. Don't you dare.
Teddy Pandaface goes, Perry! Oh, because I said Perry the platypus.
God, here we
so
go.
Anybody knows the Disney Channel children's show Phineas and Ferb
He'll
from
never
back
let me
in the
live
day.
this down.
QueenComixWife.
No.
What do you call that show?
Which one?
The one with the platypus and the kids.
With the green thing?
With the platypus, the Agent P, the platypus, and the two kids that are like really smart. The green the green hair, and
I'm not saying it.
Come on.
No.
What is the show called?
No.
Phineas and Ferb. She calls it Feces and Herb. Gaming Chad says, I'm gonna crash and go to bed. My adrenaline is wearing off. Have a good stream, Comics Dad. See you next time. Gaming Chad.
Good night.
Thank you so much, brother, for hanging out, man. I appreciate it, and we will catch you next time, dude. Shauna said, a puggle, what an adorable name. Phineas and Ferb. Yes, she says Feces and Herb. No, not herbs, not plural. She knows there's only one, but it's Feces and Herb. Yes.
I hate you so much.
I wouldn't have even mentioned it unless you said something. So, but at least I have, before we get into the next topic, just some fun stuff that I found online. Look at this puppy. Look at this puppers. Look at how big the puppers is. QueenComixWife. We need this puppers.
It's a horse.
It's a puppers.
It's a horse.
Regardless, we need it. We need it, QueenComixWife.
What the fuck are we gonna do with that thing?
Well,
where the fuck are we gonna put it, first off? And secondly, it'll run my ass over.
Well, what are we gonna do with it? Well, Comics Kid number 2 will probably ride it first off, like a horse.
Yeah, I know it would.
The big dog, says Patty Quinn. John Ambler, I had a Great Dane once. Did you? Man, that's awesome. My puppy, a real dog.
I have a dog.
A rat dog. John Ambler says, feed it. That's what you do. Air Fate says, pupper, that thing reaches the counters. That dog better be able to open the door. Probably can. Tiny Panda Face says, all the food on the counters would be gone. Yeah. Patty Quinn, hashtag rat dog. But just some stuff. Here you go, Queen Comics Wife. Of course, he's licking his lips.
That's Popo doing that shit.
It's real life freaking Garfield. You see someone over here went, oh my god, he's real. This is just some random stuff that I see when I scroll through X. And then declarations of meme page. A man says his threat to blow up a bathroom had nothing to do with a bomb. Get it? Because somebody, what was it? He came out. I looked at this. He came out of the bathroom and he said, "I blew it up," or he's gonna blow it up, meaning he gonna take a bad shit. John said somebody set us up the bomb. Tiny Panda Face Comics Dad says, "Awesome, like East Coaster. It's about time you showed some sign of your East Coastness."
You said what? What?
I say awesome like an East Coaster, like somebody
awesome.
from the East Coast. Awesome.
Yeah. Why? Okay.
He dropped a load of shit. Yeah, pretty much. But all right. So he took a load off. Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, the last like major thing that I have to share tonight is, for those of you who are unaware, Marvel Studios and Disney have announced a new Marvel Disney Plus show coming out.
Nope, I don't listen to it.
You're going to, because
No,
it's part
I'm
of the
not.
show. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm tired of those earbuds. I don't want them.
Fine, you want the headphones instead?
No.
Well, I don't have speakers. But this Marvel character Ironheart, Riri Williams, is basically Black Girl Iron Man. Supposed to be as smart as Tony Stark, basically. She originally appeared in the comics a decade ago or so. Nobody gave a shit about the comics back then. Nobody gives a shit about this show now. But it's on the topic of discussion. It's going to be another. It's going to be another act. This is going to be Marvel Studios' acolyte, basically, is what this is going to be. But let's give this a look.
Hello?
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, of course. Wasn't she the wannabe who was in the second Black Panther movie? Yes, Aaron Bates. Yeah.
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You'll suffocate and die unless you...
First off, that voice just does not. It's not a threatening voice. It's not an ominous voice. It's just a dude from the streets. You gonna die unless you just do the shit and shit. John Hammer coming to Disney Plus. We was Iron's Mans and shit. Aaron Bates said, "Oh, we're doing some Saw, but the voice is wrong." Yeah.
break into the device on the floor, where you'll find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
Because, you know, she just as a teenager is automatically MacGyver and can do everything. And strong enough to peel the bar off the wall of the elevator.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you in or out?
The Hood Wizard with his cloak of hoodness.
Riri, I see you. I see you.
Patty Quinn says, I'm excited to see Mephisto. I'm not, because this is not the proper thing to put Mephisto in. John English says, Mephisto.
Fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable.
Yeah, she's trying to be Iron Man. And that's exactly kind of what it was in the comics. Tony Stark was her inspiration for her creating her outfit. She reverse engineered the Iron Man suit to create her own. Patty Quinn said, yes, but he's in it. No, I know, Patty Quinn, I know. But this is not the way they should be doing it. But this is what Marvel Studios has been doing for almost a decade. For 7 years now. I'm sick of it. Everybody's sick of it.
Something
Important.
iconic. It's a brand new.
Iconic. All we need is Samuel L. Jackson to pop in and yell, Black Girl Magic! Just like he did in the Marvels. And always the music with these shows. It's always got to be culturally appropriate music.
Give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
So anybody who's ever done anything iconic has to be a criminal and break the law sometimes. Bullshit.
What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot.
And the suit just looks bulky. It doesn't even... Granted, the comics for her sucked, but the suit doesn't even look like the suit from her comics. So...
You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than...
Well, it's almost like they're trying to tell a story about the culture of the streets. You're gonna end up dead or in jail. Oh, Christ.
This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady.
Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
Disney's new Han Solo that was supposed to get 3 movies, ladies and gentlemen, from Solo movie. This is what he has been reduced to.
I'm returning those.
But yeah, that was that. It's the same old bullshit. And just for anybody out there, it's already the cope is strong, and already the accusations of racism and being a Yahtzee and all that stuff. Master of the TDS basically called out the hypocrisy in one post he saw. Disliking Ironheart is painful because the only people who are vocal about their dislike for her are Yahtzees. Meanwhile, I just hate badly written characters. So Master TDS points out, calls out people who dislike Ironheart Yahtzees, then admits she's a badly written character in the same post and completely disproves their own point. Ladies and gentlemen, the average Disney Marvel fan. Yeah, pretty much. He also continues, for those who say Ironheart didn't reverse engineer Tony's armor to make her own, it's literally in the comics, read it and weep. Yeah, exactly. As it says here, this is from an Ironheart comic. Some 15-year-old at MIT reverse engineers it on a dare and post it online. That's what Riri Williams did at the age of 15 at MIT, and then underneath that, Tony's inner thought of what he thinks of her. Dick. So it's more Marvel's Disney slop. QueenComixWife, thoughts?
Nope. I have no thoughts on. I don't care.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much where we're at. People don't give a shit about this kind of stuff anymore. They really don't.
I gave up on Disney.
They're pandering. Well, first off, Ironheart is just it was such a terrible idea in the comics to begin with. What?
Keep going in and out on this stupid thing.
It's whenever I move, so I'll just stay back here. You keep disappearing. But yeah, it was a bad comic to begin with. I don't know why the hell. Well, I know why the hell they decided to do this over so many other different ideas, so many other different IPs under Marvel, because because they're not making any more Black Panther movies, and Chadwick Boseman ain't coming back anytime soon from the dead, so they're gonna replace him with a young teenage black girl in America. And going to try to replace Tony Stark with that too in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. even though they already kind of set the stages with that for Tom Holland's Spider-Man to kind of be Tony Stark's successor. But yeah, I'm sick and tired of it. That's all. But real quick, to the 17 people, 8 on YouTube watching, 9 on Rumble watching, please be sure to hit the like button on the stream. Please be sure to follow the channel on Rumble, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. My Steam friend code is pinned in the chats. Also, if anybody out there is feeling generous tonight and would like to donate to the channel, it's not expected, it's not required, it's not necessary, but if you want to, links are in the descriptions of the streams. There's various ways to do so. But thank you all so much just for being here and hanging out tonight with me and my wife, QueenComixWife. Please go subscribe to QueenComixWife on YouTube. She's 2 away from 60 on her channel, and please go follow her on Rumble as well. She is almost at
3 from 130.
Yeah, she's at 127 on Rumble. So please go check her out as well. Let's just say. Arafate said, I heard good things about Moon Girl. I know it's a kid's show, but it might actually be better than this shit. Not really. Kind of in the same vein. Deborah Perkins says, I don't even know what Disney is anymore. Sad. QueenComixWife, do you have thoughts on Deborah's comment?
Disney is a bunch of hypocrites and pieces of shit corporate liberals who basically went against everything that Walt Disney made for this company and basically just destroyed his legacy, destroyed his dreams of what Disney was supposed to be. Shame on Disney for that, because it's disgusting. Walt Disney wanted Disney World and Land to be a place where families can come together and have fun, and it wouldn't be so expensive. But the corporation of Disney, after he died, decided to say, screw you, and charge, an arm and a leg, and probably your liver and your lung and your tongue and your brain, in order to go to those places. I, for one, will tell you, I used to be a cast member. I was at Disney Animal Kingdom for over a year. I will say this. If you work for Disney, it is a great thing to put on your resume. It is awesome to know that you work there, because they look at that and go, wow, you worked at Disney World. But here's the kicker. Disney does not pay well. They don't take care of their employees. They think giving them unlimited access to parks is the best raise you'll ever get. There are people I still know to this day who work for Disney World because of how much they love it, and they're living out of their car because they can't afford an apartment or a house or whatever, because they don't make enough money.
And I assume probably having Disney on your resume nowadays is not the badge of honor as it was just 7-8 years ago.
No, Disney,
especially without all the criticism and everything Disney's been getting hit with over the last few years, and how the company's being run, and how they're pulling a fast one on the shareholders, and trying to cook their books in terms of basically acquiring Hulu, acquiring Fox, and then saying, oh, look at the money we're making. Well, literally it's just Disney paying themselves.
Yeah.
But Mid-Iowa Gamer says, so many reasons not to watch M-Crap U. Yeah,
speaking
absolutely.
of Disney.
Oh, yes. But speaking of Disney, speaking of good Disney, Arafate, Eternal Thoughts, not my circus, not my monkeys. Fair enough. And Mid-Iowa Gamer, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to Comix Couple Cafe. If you haven't figured out by now, myself and my wife, QueenComixWife, we just hang out. We talk about whatever's going on. This is a bi-weekly show, so every other week we do this. We hang out with you guys to chat. We find a couple of things to talk about.
We're a cute couple.
Yeah. Mid-Iowa Gamer says, damn, you guys are such a cute couple. Aw, thank you, Mid-Iowa Gamer.
Are you blind?
Oh, Deborah. Deborah's up to mischief in the chat. She says, I'm not even drinking yet. Maybe I should. Comics Dad is going to fire me. No, Deborah, I'm not going to fire you, because I don't pay you, so I can't fire you.
How the hell are we cute?
I don't know. That's how he thinks we're cute. Long work day. I'm just chilling with you. Fair enough, Mid-Iowa Gamer. But yeah, it was a long work day.
So you're delusional.
Yes. It was a long work
Okay.
day for Mid-Iowa
Got
Gamer.
Okay.
So he's delusional and thinking that we're cute.
I was going to say, honey, you need to get your eyes checked because we sure the hell ain't cute.
But Mid-Iowa Gamer, when you get a chance, go check out QueenComixWife's channel over on Rumble there.
We're 2 away from 60. Come on, guys.
On Rumble, not YouTube.
Oh,
Mid-Iowa Gamer's on Rumble.
I'm 3 away from Rumble being on 130. So, guys, come on, Rumble, YouTube, come on, guys, subscribe to my channel. Get me up there.
And I've actually lost a subscriber on YouTube this stream. Yeah,
I did too.
It was probably it was somebody watching probably didn't really like your rant earlier about the Last of Us 2.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
gonna be a
Guess
dad.
what? I don't like trannies. Sorry.
That's probably what it was.
Unsubscribe. Go ahead.
Oh, geez, Mid-Iowa Gamer. I work in the mental health field, so yeah, delusional fits.
I'm delusional all the time. It's okay.
Error Fate said, Comics Dad, technically you can fire someone from a nonprofit, but I am not a nonprofit, Error Fate. That is the thing. I am not set up as a nonprofit or as an LLC, so I cannot fire Deborah. Deborah says, QueenComixWife, and that is so sad. Walt Disney will haunt them.
I hope he does. I hope he fucking
It's Bob Iger's fault. It's Bob Iger's fault.
It really is. It's disgusting.
Weatherman Bob, 2 Shower Bob, Golden Shower Bob.
But
yeah, anyway, he's talking about Disney and good Disney.
Yeah. So, I actually went to a thrift store today, because I wanted to see what was there, just to look around or whatever. And, I grew up watching Disney as a kid. I used to love Disney. I used to love watching Snow White and Little Mermaid and all the princesses. I used to love Steamboat Willie, and I used to love everything about Disney. So while I was there, I was just looking around, and I found something from my childhood that was really cool that I get to show my kids. I mean, it's nothing special. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, no one cares really. But to me, it's like a collectible for me because it's my childhood. It's when I was a kid. I would pop this in every night, watch it before I went to bed. Loved them. And I thought having them, even though we don't have the machine for them, I'm just happy that I have them and I own them, and I'll always have them now.
And Mid-Iowa Gamer says Sunday night movie every week. Yeah, good Disney stuff. But yeah, here, let me, I'm going to turn off the virtual background because it'll just be easier to see, bro. Go ahead and share your finds. Pardon the mess behind us. It's not terribly messy, but we just made the bed and everything. But there's a couple of things on the floor over there that you might see. Just please don't mind.
I have been working a lot, and I'm exhausted, and I haven't had time to clean my house, so please ignore me. I have to clean my room. This is the only room that's messy. Trust me, I keep my house clean. But anyway.
Patty Quinn says you were around when Steamboat Willie came out. That's fucked up.
Hey, Patty. Love you, but fuck you. Anyway. I'm probably gonna get no subs for that too. Thanks, Patty. Appreciate it. I look like a bitch. Thank you.
Well, you didn't have to react.
I did have to react because he's calling me fucking old.
Well, I mean,
anyway,
all things considered.
Love you too, Patty. Anyway, so I was in a thrift store walking around, and I love things from my childhood. If I can find it, I'll keep it. So this was really cool find for me. So the first thing I found was Sleeping Beauty, in the actual. This needs to be. Oh, it's actually sealed still.
I wouldn't even bother.
Nope, I'm not going to. So this is the actual movie, Sleeping Beauty. Still has the Disney seal. Has never been opened. The Disney seal. The only thing is the container is open. The plastic's off of it, but the actual movie has never been taken out. This was a really cool find. Like I said, we don't have a VCR player, but for me, this means a lot because it's stuff that I remember when I was a kid and I used to love watching it. So I found this one.
Error Fate said it came out in 29. I was around for sure. Jeez, Error. Patty says love you too. John says she was around when dinosaurs walked the earth.
My kids, okay, so my kids are convinced that I was around when dinosaurs were here.
Well, what was it? It was we were on the phone with my father today, and
oh my God.
And I made an old joke to him on the phone, and we were in the car, and our little one in the back, our 5-year-old.
They asked how long his stepsister was his stepsister.
Oh yeah. I was just asking a question about like family and stuff like that, and yeah, how long my aunt and one of the kids asked my grandfather how long my aunt and my father have been siblings because they're step siblings. And so before he could answer the question, our younger one, our 5-year-old,
savage,
just yells out 3,000 years ago when she can't even count that damn high. But yeah, anyway. Deborah says, Queen Comics Wife and Comics Dad, I adore you both. For those people, me and John Ambler are here always. Yes, of course, Deborah Perkins. Thank you.
We know.
Mid-Iowa Gamer, go to the old people garages sales. You might find a working VCR.
That'd be really cool.
But then the thing is, gotta find an adapter because our TVs do not have the old AV connection.
Yeah, that's right. We have to find an old
Panda
TV.
Simone said, "What am I?
We love you, Panda.
Here too?
Love you, Panda Simone.
Yes, Panda Simone. We love everybody.
I love Tiny Panda too, but Panda Simone too. Love you guys.
All the pandas. But
So anyway,
go ahead and show your other finds.
So I also found Bambi, which when I was a little kid, my godmother would put this on for me all the time. I used to love Bambi. So I found this. The seal is broken on it, but it's really cool because it's actually in there. So I found Bambi. This was a cool find. So for those that don't know, my 5-year-old, the youngest, the one that likes to be savage, she is a Snow White fan. She loves Snow White. We not the new one.
No,
the old Snow White.
Even as a 5-year-old, she looked at the trailer for the new Snow White and said,
"That's not Snow White."
Said, "That's not Snow White," or "That looks bad. I don't want to see it."
Yeah. So I found this for her today. The original Snow White in VHS. The seal is broken, but what a cool fucking find! Isn't that cool? And now she has the original Snow White VHS. Like I said, it's a collectible. It's not like, it's gonna be it's not gonna be, anything worth, but it's for her to have forever and see it.
Yeah, it's a nice little nice collection piece for her.
Now the last one.
Patty Quinn said, "If you found Bambi, then you must have killed the mother."
It's fucked up. Anyway, so the last one I found is my ultimate favorite Disney movie of all time, besides Dumbo. Dumbo was number one.
Now, meanwhile, we're talking about good Disney here, so
good Disney.
So
good Disney, not the new shit.
So pre-2013.
Yes. So my favorite movie of all time with Disney, I love Dumbo. I will always love Dumbo. I think he's the cutest fucking elephant in the world. Dumbo is my favorite. No. But my second favorite movie is The Little Mermaid. And there is the seal, which has never been opened. And this is the golden cover. As you can tell, it shimmers. There's not that many of these. It was really cool that I found this.
Closer to the camera.
It's really cool that I found this. I am so excited to have this. So I have 4 Disney movies now that are in the packaging that my daughters can have and see and everything. Like I said, we can't play them or anything, but it's just a cool thing to own from my childhood. And I'm not going to lie, like Snow White and all that, those are harder to find. You can't find VHSs anymore like that. So to have them is really cool. I'm excited to have them.
No, definitely. But anyway.
Wow, John. Wow, John.
John Ambler says, Patty Quinn, I'm pretty sure QueenComixWife went full Jersey on Baby's mom with a shank. No, more like a crowbar and then cement blocks to throw Baby into the Hudson River. No, not into the Hudson River, into the Raritan River. Tiny Panda Face said, my favorite Disney movie is Robin Hood. Huge crush on damn Cartoon Fox. Okay, so minus the huge crush on damn Cartoon Fox. I was gonna save it for a Talking Shop episode, but where is it?
I don't know.
I think it's in this box here. Oh shit!
And you broke it.
It's already starting to break. Where is it? Is it in this box? Oh shit! It's not in this box. Oh well. Never mind. You'll see it eventually, Tiny Panda Face. But I actually have from Golden Key Comics from back in the day. I actually have Disney's Robin Hood comic book from Golden Key Comics back in the day. Robin Hood is one of my top 3 favorite Disney animation movies of all time, Tiny Panda Face. So you're not alone on that one. It's Robin Hood, it's Lilo and Stitch in no particular order, and then I would have to say my third one. I would have to say
fucking Kevin can make fun of me for it.
What was that? No, it's not. It's not up. What would my third one be? That's
Aladdin or Lion King.
No. I would have to maybe say my third
Mouse
favorite.
Detective?
Yeah, my third favorite Disney animated movie would have to be The Great Mouse Detective.
He loves that movie.
Yeah. Patty says, I still have Disney VHS tapes.
That's cool.
Shauna says that's a great find. John says I still have my combo VCR DVD player. Tiny Panda Face, my parents still have the Cinderella VHS.
That's cool.
Deborah says, okay, but be real honest, QueenComixWife, I knew you first. Just like, it doesn't matter who knew who first, Deborah. We love everybody in the chat.
Yep.
Everybody's friends of the channel. Tiny Panda Face says, Peter Pan is top 3, I think. You're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Peter Pan's not a bad movie. I just wouldn't put it that high up.
Me either.
John Ambler says, I have G.I. Joe and Transformers movie on VHS, along with the THX Star Wars collection and Star Wars special editions. I had the, my parents had the THX Star Wars VHS collection as well when I was growing up. But yeah, the Transformers movie, Jay has a weird relationship with the 1986 Transformers movie for some reason. I personally don't get it, but I mean, is it great? No, but it's still Transformers, damn it. Era Fate says, I love The Great Mouse Detective. Yes, it is a great movie. Patty Quinn said, mine would have to be Aladdin, The Lion King, and Tarzan. Tarzan is also an excellent one. Tiny Pan Face, my parents also have the Fantasia VHS.
I love Fantasia.
Fantasia was not my thing.
I love Fantasia.
Mid-Iowa Gamer, Aladdin was a blast. Yes, if I were to expand my list to the top 5, Aladdin would most likely break the top 5.
See, I don't like Aladdin.
It was more for Robin Williams than anything else.
Well, yeah.
But, the QueenComixWife, do you have anything else that you would like to discuss?
I'm drawing a blank.
You're drawing a blank?
Hold on. I had something I just lost my moment of thought.
Well, while you're drawing a blank, I will announce something else. So I gotta pull up the date. So on Monday, May 26th. So as you guys know, or for anybody who's watched any of the shows before or the streams, especially if you've caught Talking Shop before, or my Indie Comic Highlight monthly video series, as you guys know, I am a very big proponent of independent comics and supporting independent comic creators as part of my tagline every time I end the stream. But on Monday, May 26th, I don't have a time worked out yet. I got to work it out with this guy. But we are having I am hosting a Kickstarter semi-closeout stream. The actual Kickstarter campaign will be ending the next day on Tuesday the 27th. But I am not streaming that night. That is QueenComix's night. So I talked to this creator, said, hey, you mind if I would love to just get your book out there. It's already funded, but I'd love to just throw some support behind it. Are you available maybe the day before the campaign closeout? He says, yeah, that'd be awesome. I appreciate it. So there is this independent book currently available on Kickstarter to back, Elysian Fields Reborn. So it's already met its funding goal. The funding will end. It's got 11 days to go, so it should be ending on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, no, I think it is ending on Monday the 26th, to be honest. Oh, no, it says right here on the screen, Tuesday, May 27th, 9:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Never mind. So it is ending on Tuesday the 27th. But this is a great book from the looks of it. Now, mind you, I actually did get an exclusive preview to the actual whole book itself. And that wasn't even my goal behind doing this stream. I just want to promote people that I think are really doing really cool things in comics, and this was one of them. And when I reached out to the creator, he was like, "Hey man, like I'll send you a digital copy if you want to read it before we have the stream." I was like, "That's awesome, man! Like you don't got to do that, but that's awesome." But so, just real quick blurb: fueled by pride, driven by rage, chasing after glory. This was the life of Achilles, but despite the number of foes he laid low, his fate was sealed the moment he set foot on the plains of Ilium. So, just as the countless that had met his blade, death came and took him. Finally, Achilles would find peace for a time. However, this peace is now interrupted as he has been called upon to fight once more, a gladiator in a contest of champions to determine the next lord of the underworld. Alongside the heroes, Heracles and Hippolyte, Achilles champions the House of Hades to regain his dominion over the underworld against teams of heroic champions unlike he has ever faced. And just here's a preview page right here. I'm not going to go too much into it because we're going to pull up the Kickstarter page on that stream. But just real quick, bookmark it, jot it down. Monday, May 26th. Probably somewhere in like the 8 o'clock range or something like that. We're going to be doing this stream just to help promote this book because it's really cool. It's really cool. And then also sometime in June, I believe in the first full week of June, for those of you who remember Eric Hodson, who came on the Talk and Shop show a couple months back, the book that he is the primary artist on, Ariel, the Little Mermaid, I am actually going to be hosting, but not just Eric, but the majority, if not the whole creative team behind that book as well, as we're going to be talking about their Second Chance Kickstarter campaign, which I think actually goes live either tonight or tomorrow. But I'm going to be having them on the channel as well, and sometime near the in the first half of June, and we're going to be doing a special stream for them as well. So come on by and hang out for both of those streams. When we do them, I will be posting about them, but come hang out. You can find out more about the books. You can find out more about the individual creators of both of these books I'm doing these streams for. And then definitely, if you like what you hear, if you feel compelled, go back those books. I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm just trying to help support the independent comic creators that I feel definitely deserve the support. Now, there's plenty out there that do deserve support as well, but I'm just kind of coming across just ones that I come across in my own time or some that get recommended to me that maybe could use a little bit of an extra push. Granted, I'm not a big channel or anything like that, but I just want to do my part in trying to help support the independent comic creators, as I say, again, as I close out every stream. But that is what I have going on. Besides that, I started playing Doom the Dark Ages today. It is amazingly fun. It is awesome. That shouldn't take too long to finish though. Probably like a 6-part stream series, and then we'll go back to Expedition 33. But yeah. That's all I wanted to go over with you guys though. But QueenComixWife, do you have anything else you want to share with the chat tonight?
I forgot who it was. I think it was Patty Quinn. Was it your girlfriend at like Gengar? I think it was Patty Quinn's girlfriend at like Gengar. I think. I don't remember.
John.
Wow, John. Wow. I think it was Patty Quinn's girlfriend, but I can't remember. But yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you look back here, this is my Christmas present from
on the bed.
my kids.
Yep.
On the bed. It's bigger than what it looks like on camera. Shut up, John. Shut up, John. We know you're going to say something, John. It is bigger than what it looks like. When he doesn't want to cuddle, I cuddle with him.
What do you mean when I don't want to cuddle?
He's not a cuddler.
No, I try to, but
He's
this
not
one...
a cuddler.
No, you face the wall. You face the door back over there. And then I have to like kind of wiggle my way all the way across the bed because you don't sleep in the middle of the bed with me. This is why, okay? So I sleep on the edge of the bed because this fluffy fucker likes to sprawl out like a fucking eagle. And Shauna.
Wow. Anyway.
Real quick.
So
Arafate, did you end up getting those 3 demon kills for me? I needed them for that roast. Yes, Arafate, I did get those 3 demon kills for you in Doom the Dark Ages earlier today. Anyway.
So he doesn't like he takes up all the bed, okay? I don't know how I end up with this much bed and he doesn't get the whole of it because he fucking spreads out. So the reason why I sleep like that is because I'm used to being pushed off the damn bed because he's done it before. I banged my head on the nightstand one time because he pushed me off the damn bed from sleeping, and then he talks in his sleep. This man talks about food in his sleep. He woke up at 2:00 in the morning one morning. He don't even remember this. He woke me up. He was nudging me. I was like, "What's wrong?" I thought something was wrong. There was a heart attack or something. He looks at me and goes, "Can you make cookies?" It's 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, that sounds like.
And then he starts snoring. Just saying.
I was just looking at something real quick. You keep going. I was just looking at something.
So yeah, Patty Quinn, if you want to tell your girlfriend about it, I have a huge Gengar in the back right here. I love this Gengar. My daughters bought it for me for Christmas this year, because they know how much I love Gengar. My youngest loves Pikachu, and my oldest loves Eevee. Is it Eevee?
Eevee, yes.
Eevee
and all the Eeveelutions.
Yeah, she loves Eevee. And I like Gengar, and this one's Totodile. So it was really cool that they found this big Gengar for me, because I'll tell you why. We were at another game store, and they were having this huge sale for Christmas, and this girl got one. I was so upset because I wanted a Gengar. I wanted to have one. I was like, I really just wanted one for the house. And she bought the last one. I was so upset. I was just so like, so then I don't know where he got this one from, because they sold out on them. But I opened my gift, and it's this huge, and I freaked out. Tell them how bad I freaked out over the Gengar.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I cried.
Pretty much, she did.
Yeah, I cuddle that damn thing. I love it. That is my anxiety pillow. When I'm having a bad day, that's my anxiety pillow. John, stop making fun of me. Seriously, John. Hey, see.
A Gengar. Melee Games has a giant Gengar.
Yeah, I don't know where he got this one from. He got it from somewhere.
We got it from Target.
Oh, you got it from Target.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Target had that.
Yep.
Oh shit. But yep. I love Gengar. I love Pokemon. I'm excited about the new game coming out. I cannot wait. Listen, I'm gonna be old and gray and having a Gengar tattoo.
Mid-Iowa gamer. See, cute old couple.
I'm not old.
I'll say I am. Patty Quinn, I just got to Chapter 2 of Doom, but I haven't gone back to it in 3 days. Chapter 2 was fun. I can't wait to get into Chapter 3. It's going to be tomorrow. I just don't know if it's going to be an afternoon stream or a night stream, but I can't wait.
Oh, I have a new cup.
Chapter 3, Giant Mech. Let's go.
I can't turn this around because it has my work name on it, and I'm not showing where I work. But when with our job, if we do really well, we get what they call credits. So we could go on our work store and we could buy things. Look at my pretty cup I bought with it.
Deborah says
the thing was $30.
Deborah says, so not cute. This fucking fucker.
I'm gonna
but yeah.
I love my new cup. I'm so happy because the problem is all my cups went missing.
I don't know
somewhere.
I literally don't know what you're talking about. I actually genuinely have no idea what you're talking about.
All my cups that I bought, all my tumblers are gone. What do you mean this?
But no, a couple of them broke. Your cheap plastic Starbucks ones.
This one's not cheap. This is a nice, good one. It's so pretty. I love the colors. I'm so happy I got it. It was $30, but like I said, I have credits from my job because instead of raises, they give us credits. So we could buy stuff at the store. So I got this and a pair of shorts because just making sure it doesn't say that in there. Because I want to lose some weight. So I want to start walking. So I bought me some jogging shorts and I got my tumbler and I'm gonna be all cute and walking around and drinking my water. This has water in it, by the way. I've been drinking my water religiously. So I've been doing good on my water. But you know.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Don't mind me. I'm just clicking through some stuff.
Oh, and I found okay, so since he likes to do those stupid what the hell are they called again? The models.
I did one.
All right. Well, since he likes doing the models,
I did for anybody who knows what Gundam is. I did a Gunpla model of a an Oz Leo mobile suit unit. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to see how I like doing it. Because hopefully at some point I'm going to be doing this one on stream. Ooh.
So what's really cool though is Comix Dad at the same craft store that he found
Hobby Lobby 40% off sales like every other week or something on models. Go ahead.
He found the Impala from Supernatural, and I really want to get it so he can paint it for me, and he could build it for me because I am not artistic when it comes to that
it's
shit.
already pre-painted. You just got to put it together, I think.
Yeah, but I need it repainted in black because it's purple.
Oh, well, we'll figure that out. Well, I'm sure we can find like an actual Black Impala model online somewhere instead of at Hobby Lobby.
So Tiny Panda, I haven't had pasta all week. I have not had pasta. I will say I have not had pasta all week. I did really well this week. I didn't. We
had pizza this week.
Pasta, not pizza.
It's still the same thing.
No, Tiny Panda said get rid of pasta, so I got rid of pasta.
Patty Quinn, weird. I'll be your model comics dad. Hey, Power Keg Greg over on Rumble rated the stream. Here we go. Power Keg Greg, how are you, brother? Thank you so much for the raid over on Rumble, man. And Brimstone pops in, says, Brimstone, hail, chat. Hail, Brimstone. How are you, brother? Tiny Panda Face said, that's amazing, Comix Wife.
So, yeah, Tiny Panda, my next thing I'm going to stop doing next week is I'm not drinking any soda. I'm getting rid of soda completely.
We need to get rid of soda.
Yeah, I'm not drinking soda.
Patty Quinn said, my girlfriend isn't a Star Wars fan, but she knows I'm a huge fan, so I got her some Star Wars tumblers and mugs a few years ago. Tiny Panda Face said, what's your second vice?
I just said.
Yeah, the soda. Well, and sweets.
Yeah.
Like specifically sweet desserts.
My weakness.
Especially sweet desserts. Cheesecake. We have cheesecake in the fridge for Queen Comix Wife's birthday.
It was for my birthday. We went and got Cheesecake Factory because at our grocery store they sell the Cheesecake Factory like cheesecakes. So he went and bought me one for my birthday. We haven't even finished it yet. We have a lot more to eat, but I love cheesecake, so I wanted that for my birthday. But I am going to quit soda. I'm going to quit the sweets. And we're going to lose some weight. And we're going to get all skinny and cute. And we're going to be the cute old couple.
Yeah. That's cool, John. John still has a metal Dukes of Hazzard model.
Oh, that's cool.
The General Lee. So Tiny Panda Face says, all right, so next week, no pasta, no sugar.
Yeah, we're going to try that.
No sugar at all. That's going to be...
That means your coffee can't have sugar in it.
Oh, that's going to be brutal.
We have the sugar-free syrups, though, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, but some of them are okay, but some of them suck.
I'll buy some this week.
Power Keg says, of course, my man, Power Keg. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it, dude. We can get you on the show one time, Power Keg. Whether it's talking shop or maybe just like a random panel stream or something that we do. But we gotta do something, man. And then also to anybody who came over from Power Keg Greg's raid over on Rumble, thank you guys so much for clicking accept to the raid and coming on over here. I am Comix Dad. This is my wife, QueenComixWife. This is Comix Couple Cafe. We've been hanging out for the last almost 2 hours talking about, we talked about the new Spider-Man Noir announcement for the TV show, starring Nick Cage. We talked about the god-awful Marvel Disney Plus Ironheart show and trailer. We talked about the trailer for the new Conjuring movie coming up in September.
Yeah.
We talked about The Last of Us 2 and Bella Ramsey as Ellie going, I'm gonna be a dad. We talked about all that nonsense, and then we've just been bullshitting with the chat, talking about model building and Disney VHSs, like good Disney stuff and all sorts of other stuff going on. So
please like and subscribe my channel as well, because I do my own stuff too.
Yes,
I do it Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I love it. I also do cooking videos. I did my first cooking video last week.
We posted it over the weekend, I believe. Yeah.
I enjoyed doing that. I have a second
Coincidentally, Tiny Panda Face, it was her making pasta.
But I have a second video coming out soon. I just made fresh bread. So, because I got a Dutch oven, everybody. Because of all of you, I got a Dutch oven with the donations. So you guys, because you support the channel, we finally got a Dutch oven. I made bread. And you know what? It was fucking phenomenal bread. And
we're going to have to give that up soon eventually. Too.
Yes, we are.
Brimstone said, I quit soda. I drink coffee and water.
But I am going to post my bread video. I like to do a lot of cooking channels. My next one after this, since I did my bread and my pasta making, which Shauna, you should go and check it out because I know you want to learn how to make pasta. The next one I'm going to be doing is Comix Dad's favorite thing in the whole world.
What empanadas? Yeah, empanadas.
Empanadas.
Tiny Panda Face said, are you near an Aldi?
We are one town over.
But yes, we're near one. But
I don't like Aldi.
But well, it's not even just that you don't like Aldi. It is next to a Walmart that is not savory.
The one on the other side you can go to. That there's a bigger one.
Well, we also have a Lidl or a Lidl or whatever the hell it's called.
I love Lidl.
That we can go to as well.
Or how they say it. I don't know how they say it.
Yeah.
But please like and subscribe to my channel as
sure,
well.
just let me know.
If
figure it out,
Deborah
brother.
or John can put my link into the chat, that'd be awesome. Please like and subscribe me. Come follow me. I like to have fun. I talk. I bullshit. I laugh. I do cooking videos. We just have a good time, you know. Everybody's invited.
Brimstone said I was drinking 4 liters of soda a day, so I quit cold turkey. I have no sugar in my coffee, only 2% milk, and then water. Good for you, Brimstone. Way to go, man. John Amble said, wait, Comics Dad, did QueenComixWife Dutch oven you?
No, I bought a Dutch oven. He Dutch ovens me all the time.
Tiny Panda Face says, there's a very low-carb, low-sugar-friendly dark chocolate cluster snack at Aldi, but only if you last 2 weeks without sugar.
See, here's the thing.
So you got to go 2 weeks without sugar before you go buy that.
I don't like dark chocolate. I don't like chocolate that much. Like, I'm very picky on my chocolate, and that's not the stuff I like. Like, I like the protein bars. They have like birthday cake and all that. I love those. The pure protein. Those are my favorite.
I'm gonna throw the virtual background back up because you don't have anything else you want to show off, right?
No.
We'll throw that back up.
I like protein bars and stuff. I don't really snack a lot like I used to. After my weight loss surgery, the snacking thing went out the window. I'm not a big snacker anymore. It's more of like the meals that I eat, like carbs, which I'm trying to cut that out now. But I don't snack a lot. Like I don't have and when I'm working, I don't have a mentality to snack. I just like to drink and just drink my water and just hang out. Brimstone, shut up. Just shut up.
Brimstone says again, all I heard there was Taylor Ham's salt, pepper, ketchup, and how do you pump gas?
Yeah, Tiny Panda. I'm going to try doing that. I'm just going to lay off the pasta and the sugars and everything. I'll check out Aldi and see about those bars because I like certain ones. And by the way, Tiny Panda, I don't know if you like snacking, but there is a really good like I like chips. I love chips. And there's a protein chip. I had to find the name of it. I got it from the grocery store. But I'll get it and I'll send it to you. But it's loaded taco. Oh my god, girl, it is amazing. And they're protein chips. So like there's no sugar in them. They're very healthy for you. And when I want a snack, I get those because I know that, you know, it'll fill me like 4 will fill me up. So like I just eat those once in a while. But they're really good. They're actually, and they have a chicken and waffles one too. Those are freaking amazing.
Deborah Perkins said, QueenComixWife, my daughter made your pasta. It was awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. That is my grandfather's recipe. He's from Italy. He's from Naples. My grandmother was from Sicily. So it was really cool that you guys got to make that. I love making it. I don't like eating it because you get fat from that. But my grandfather made it every Sunday. He made his sausage and peppers and onions, and he made his pasta, and he made his lasagna. My grandfather was an amazing cook, and I'm glad that his legacy is being shared through the world, and everybody can try his pasta. So please enjoy it. Try the sauce that I made. The sauce is amazing too, but I hope you guys really do enjoy it.
Brimstone said cutting out carbs is rough. I've never been able to do it. And that's a lot of people's problem.
What I do when I want to cut out carbs is I do a piece of meat, tons of vegetables, and I trick my brain into having like rice cauliflower or something like that. So that way I know that I feel like I'm eating rice, but I'm not. I've been doing that. And I make my own rice cauliflower, my own rice broccoli. I don't buy it in the bag. I make my own. So what happened?
I just saw something. So breaking news. Well, breaking news an hour ago, but breaking news. You're hearing it over here on Comics Dad channel first. Phoebe Waller-Bridge's Tomb Raider TV series canceled by Amazon. Let's go. This was going to be an absolute hot mess, woke bullshit, feminist, woke audience, piece of shit show by Amazon. Another video game franchise that was going to be sullied with a terrible TV adaptation. Amazon making some smart plays. Way to go, Amazon. One of the few that you've had. But yeah, Tomb Raider TV series canceled. Let's go. that was it. That was all I had.
Hold on, go up again.
Yeah,
go
Tiny Panda. Well, no, this is where we were at.
Okay.
Tiny Panda Face said, "Don't buy the bars until you stop sugar for 2 weeks first."
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Don't worry.
John Ambler says, "I often cut carbs. I was cutting up some lasagna earlier." Tiny Panda Face, there's a brand of pork rinds with the most amazing flavors in the world. They taste like chip flavors and have dessert flavors like apple, cinnamon, and birthday cake.
I like pork rinds. I don't eat them a lot because they're not good for your heart, but I do like pork rinds once in a while.
Yeah, Panda Simone, I'm a carb fiend too. Budget or Brimstone, it's a budget thing. No, of course, man. I totally get that.
No, I get it.
Eating healthy is expensive a lot of times. I have rice and mixed veggies. I eat twice a day, breakfast and dinner. Hey,
That's
but you know what,
awesome.
man? You're still getting the good things in, and that's what matters. Tiny Panda Face said, "I will get you in Comix Dad a whole box of pork rinds if you guys cut pasta, bread, and sugar for 3 weeks."
I'll do it. Shit, listen. That's good because when you
I have
cut
no say.
carbs,
She makes all the meals. So.
But yeah, but when you cut carbs out of your diet, I lost a lot of weight cutting carbs, and I'm being serious. I have been
going to the comic shop tomorrow, Brimstone.
I'm serious. I have been I had my weight loss journey for 3 years. I've lost over 140 pounds. I gained about 23. I lost some this week. I gained about 23. And I want to lose my weight. My goal weight, I am 70 pounds from goal weight. So I have to get back on the bandwagon. I have to start losing this weight. And normally when I cut carbs, I cut them out completely. I do sugar-free stuff. So the problem is our budget right now is so tight. It's kind of hard right now, but I'm trying to figure it out. But I want to lose weight because I'm tired of being big. Like don't get me wrong. I love myself. I love who I am. I love I always love myself, but I want to be healthy for my family. And that's why I'm doing this. So.
I'm just scrolling through the X feed here. This kind of lines up with what we were talking about with the Ironheart stuff. This is pretty funny. Instead of Ironheart, ladies and gentlemen, Disney Plus's Iron Fart. Pretty good. John says, "I love pork rinds." Deborah says, "Lasagna and baked ziti is my favorite." And Brimstone says, "I get out every day. Dog likes to walk." Yeah, man. You just do little stuff. And it goes a long way, especially if you're consistent with it. QueenComixWife, Meredith made your sauce too. It was amazing. I'm sure I gained 5 pounds.
That's awesome. And you know what? Honestly, Deborah, you don't have to make the pasta. Just buy zucchini noodles, or you can make your noodles. Like I make zucchini noodles from scratch, or squash noodles, and just put the sauce over that, and it's a substitute for pasta. So I love doing that. So
Tiny Panda Face says, "Track your weight from today. Our scale doesn't work anymore. Let me know how much you've lost in 3 weeks. If you and Comix Dad lose 10 plus pounds combined, I'll send a whole variety of the pork rinds."
Deal. We can do it.
Yeah. I'll just do it because I've been needing to do it. Well, this weekend we're starting exercising again anyway. Not hardcore exercise, just some light stuff to get back into it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Whether it's going for walks, I've been with the bit of free time I've had on my hands this last almost 2 weeks. I've been going on walks. They're just short ones, but I've been going on a walk every day with the little one.
But you know what? It's
and
something.
the dog. Yeah, it's just something. It's getting out. It's getting some fresh air.
You're doing it.
It's not long. It's like maybe an eighth of a mile, but it's just a little walk. That's all.
Hey, it's something.
Brimstone says, "I live off chicken thighs and rice, eggs in the AM with toast." Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I do eggs a lot in the morning myself. I do eggs with because I buy 100-calorie oatmeal. I love oatmeal. I've always loved oatmeal. I love cream of wheat. So Target has a 100-calorie. I think it's maple flavored oatmeal, but it's 100 calorie for each pack. So I'll do that with 2 boiled eggs in the morning, and I'm set. And then at lunch I'll have sausage. I basically air fry my sausage, and I'll have some veggies with it. And then at dinner, we normally eat a meat and a lot of veggies, because I'm a veggie person. Honestly, people, I hate fruit. I'm not a fruit person. I never have been a fruit person. He he doesn't like vegetables that much.
No, I'm very picky with my vegetables.
He is. He's
like
very picky.
Carrots, broccoli, mushrooms, asparagus, spinach. I'll eat all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like really outside any of that, I don't really mess with veggies for the most part.
I love spaghetti squash. Panda Simone. So last year when I grew my garden, Comix, I'll tell you, I got 4 spaghetti squashes I grew out of it. And we had like 4. It was so good. And our spaghetti squash was actually really good when I grew.
Sean P. Steinberg over in the Rumble chat. Well, my old nemesis Comix Dad, have you come to destroy me? Well, you came here, but my old nemesis. But since you are here now, yes, I shall destroy you. Hail to Sean P. Steinberg, also known as Taffcaj over on YouTube, / Safcaj, since he's changed his name on YouTube. But yeah, how are you, Sean? John Ambler says, is he alive or dead? Ironheart here to gas again. Nobody wants it. Yeah. Oh, to the tune of Black Sabbath's Iron Man. He just drops his revenge, spreading his vengeance till he's farting again. Oh, Lord, yeah. Error Fate said, really, if you're a veggie person, can you tell a veggie tale? Tiny Panda Face, fruit is super high in sugar and carbs. Yeah, they definitely are.
That's the thing.
I don't really mess with fruits anyway.
I don't do. I don't like. I'm not a fruit person. I never have been. Like I don't like apples and all that. I'm just fruit is not a thing for me. I rather have broccoli or asparagus or spinach. Like I'm a big veggie girl. I love veggies. Cucumbers are my favorite thing in the whole world. I eat like 10 cucumbers a day if you let me. He hates cucumbers, which is really weird because they don't have any flavor. I don't know.
John, you're not a fruity person, but my question for you is, why are you gay?
Wow.
That is my question for you, sir. Yeah. Oh, more somewhat breaking news over on X. From the Bugle Daily over on X, an exclusive image from the Diddy trial. Diddy. Get it? Diddy Kong.
I get it. Yeah.
Oh God. It's Diddy Kong. And then, oh God, I think that might be Diddy in the background. Oh my God. Someone save Diddy Kong. Someone save him. John Ambler, did he do it? Diddy did it. But yeah. No, that's I'm just seeing stuff as it's popping up on X here. I'm just having fun at this point. QueenComixWife, do you have any more thoughts on anything? Any more you want to talk about? Anything? Any questions for the chat? Or does the chat have any questions for us, maybe? Error Fate says, Diddy did it. Yeah, Diddy did do it.
If you got any questions, go ahead and ask them. I'm an open book except for certain I don't like politics, so I will not talk about politics. That's the only thing I won't talk about.
Sean P. Steinberg on Rumble says, problem is Diddy replaced Donkey Kong Jr. Yeah.
Yeah.
Patty Quinn says, there ain't no party like a Diddy party. Oh, boy. Jeez. Yeah, that's a loaded one, but yeah. Remember that was a thing back in the day. Ain't no party like a Diddy party because a Diddy party don't stop.
Wow.
It was a thing back in the day.
You went there. Okay.
Sean P. Steinberg says, Mrs. Comix Dad, how did you vote?
Trump.
Yes, we are, but we are not necessarily having buyer's remorse.
Nope,
and
I'm
it's
Republican.
And it's also we're coming up on the 100 days, but like the only things I can really kind of complain about are that Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, especially Pam Bondi, she's got to go. She's 3 months in, and she's already proven absolutely useless. So as the Attorney General.
I'll probably lose subs when I say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
You're on my channel.
Well, I'll probably hit my channel and be like, screw you, bitch. But listen, I have 2 things a woman should not be. Okay, a Ghostbuster and president. Sorry to all women out there who are women. What do you call them? Women power. What the fuck it's called? Feminists. There you go. Women. I don't give a fuck what
you're
you
so
are.
Loud.
Whatever.
I disappeared.
Fuck feminists. I don't care. I'm a woman. I have boobs and vagina. It's all real. Ghost. It came out of my mother. It's all real, all natural. So I'm gonna say this: a woman should not be president nor a Ghostbuster. That's all I gotta fucking say.
This is the disembodied voice of Comix Dad.
Whatever. Just go ahead.
I am haunting the channel. Ooh. John English says, Bob's and Vagine. said, you said you're an open book, but how large is this book? Is it like an atlas, or is it just a pocket dictionary?
I will talk about anything except for politics. I hate because politics.
But then you shouldn't have answered the damn question.
Well, I did. I'm going to answer the question. I did vote for Trump. I am a Republican. I'm an actual Republican. I don't care.
I will say I do not like how he's been going around and saying, well, gas prices are down and everything's down. Maybe in certain states they're down, like Florida and some other states, but a lot of states, it's not down. It's prices are pretty much staying at the same, if not going up a little bit. But that's not necessarily a federal thing. That's more of a state level thing, I think. Well, that and also he does need to start doing something about these gas prices. His administration needs to start doing something about these gas prices, because these gas prices are still high in most states, and it's ridiculous. But granted, also part of that is on the individual states, because they have gas tax in a bunch of states, and that's a bunch of bullshit too. Especially here in Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania Department of Transportation embezzles a lot of money and fucking uses the money very poorly, if at all. Our roads are crap. Our infrastructure is crap. Everything is crap. And Democrat run state of Pennsylvania Department of Transportation is it's kind of ruining gas prices. But part of the problem is that also Republican voters that came out for the presidential election did not come out and vote for special elections in various counties that have gone on since the election in November as well, though. So, oh no, Sean P. Steinberg, I get it, man. I get it. You guys think your gas prices are high, come out west. No, for sure, even higher out there. I'm just saying compared to, like, because people in Florida are like, oh yeah, gas is like $2.70 a gallon or $2.50 a gallon or something like that. Must be fucking nice. Tiny Panda Face said blue states are going to be higher than others. You're in a dumb blue state.
Oh, we already know that.
People are saying Pennsylvania is purple until the voters of Pennsylvania actually, come out and vote for.
Damn, $7.
Until the voters of Pennsylvania actually come out in droves like they did for a presidential election and vote for local elections and state elections. Until that happens, Pennsylvania more or less is going to be a blue state, except for maybe in a presidential race, and that's about it.
I ain't gonna lie, Sean, if it was that much here, I'd be walking everywhere.
Yeah. Like $7.
I'll blow up the car.
Here's $5. Yeah, Sean's in Oregon. Oregon? I think Oregon, yeah. Deborah Perkins says, Comics and QueenComixWife, I just adore you both and love our friendship. We love you too, Deborah. Sean said, peace with Russia will bring them way down. Yeah, well, that's the hope, but not necessarily holding my breath on that. Not yet, at least. But it's not even necessarily anything with Trump. It's just, Zelensky is a fucking warmongering tyrant that appeases the globalists. The globalists want war. That's all they want. Aerofate said down. I must be in Australia because it seems to be going up. And I remember the $150 driver's license. What?
Ours is like $30.
Mine to renew was, I think, like $30 or $40.
I think it was $39, right?
Something like that.
Something like that.
And
yeah, I renewed mine.
And my registration was, I think, $40 for the year.
Last year I renewed mine. That's insane. Holy shit.
Yeah, but again, more prime example. Just a lot of state corruption. Corruption at state levels.
That's insane.
High taxes, high registrations, high driver's license fees. And it always seems like it's the Department of Transportation in every state that's doing it too. Sean P. Steinberg says, I would rather have a sales tax at this point.
Same.
Yeah. Well, no, we do. Ours is 6%.
Yeah, but we don't have a clothing tax or food tax.
Well, that's just normal. But
no. Other states
I would rather...
Louisiana is taxed.
I would rather have my sales tax go up by an extra 2% than... Well, Pennsylvania's sales tax or gas tax, I think, is like over 50 cents a gallon.
I know, Pena Simone. I know what you... I know your beliefs in it. And I have nothing against you. I love you to death.
Personal, Panda Simone.
I have my own...
and also Panda Simone's in Canada, too. So Canada...
Well, yeah, it's different.
I can't really comment too much on Canadian politics. I have opinions on it, but without being a Canadian citizen, it's not really my place to say.
Yeah.
So, California has no food tax.
Yeah. Oh, California doesn't either. Okay, yeah, we don't have one either here.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, I mean, it depends upon if it's like essential foods versus like candy and shit like that.
Well, no, here we don't have that either.
Oh, well,
yeah. Louisiana, they have a tax on everything. Like there is a food tax and a clothing tax and everything, but they're cheaper down there too.
Air Fate says, I wonder how much it costs just to produce your own gasoline. Not as much as it costs for them to sell it per gallon. Sean P. Steinberg, 51st state discussion. No, we're not doing that tonight. Not with Panda Simone here.
No.
Out of respect for Panda Simone.
Yeah.
Well, I will say, although Alberta, the region of Alberta, I think there are conservative people of the Conservative Party in Alberta, Canada, that actually I think have been working on getting signatures for a petition to petition the government of Canada. I think for either that or to petition the United States government for them to basically detach from Canada as and create their own sovereign state, whether it's as like a province, their own sovereign province, or an actual country or something like that, or even to become like kind of like how Puerto Rico, like a territory of the U.S. possibly, or maybe even being a 51st state is on the table. Don't know, but no, it's Sean P. Steinberg. No, you're good, man. But no, I mean, there are people in Canada that are kind of sick of the stuff going on up there, and some of them do want to take at least part of Canada, their part of Canada, and secede from the rest of Canada as a whole. So, Panda Simone said, yeah, that got shot down, Comics Dad. But, yeah, well, see, here's the thing on that. Yeah, if it got shot down by the people that live there, that's one thing. If it got shot down by the government itself, well, then that's no good. That's just, that's a tyrannical government at that point. So, let the people speak. Let the people decide what they want to do with their homes and with the place that they live. But, yeah, if the people of Alberta just kind of shot it down themselves and they didn't get enough signatures and everything, it is what it is. That's up to the people at that point. So, did not plan on getting political tonight at all. But,
I wasn't either.
Sean says people in California left. I was one of them, but running out of places to go. Eventually, I got to leave Oregon. It sucks. That's how we're starting to feel about Pennsylvania too. We first moved to Pennsylvania almost 5 years ago. It was definitely vast improvement over being in New Jersey, but
we're considering moving to a different state.
Yeah, we're considering leaving Pennsylvania the first chance we can get. So the first opportunity we have to be able to possibly sell our house, and scrounge up enough money together, whether it's even for deposit on an apartment at this point. But the problem is, part of it is also we need to be able to find someone that's willing to buy our house. And also, we have repairs we need to do on the house first before we put it on the market.
Not many
updates. We gotta do some updating, a little bit of updating, replace some floors, stuff like that. And then also with me looking for a job, if I get a job here locally, she works from home. She can go work in most any state for the most part with her job. Me, I would have to either find a remote from home job, or wherever we're aiming to go, I would have to start applying for jobs there, so long as we could successfully sell the house for the price that we would ask for it, which honestly, it would be enough to basically cover our mortgage, because like I said, at that point, we would just kind of scrounge up, even if it's just a deposit on an apartment, a security deposit on an apartment, and just start from scratch elsewhere. But we're not there yet, but that's kind of where we're moving towards. Panda Simone said Alberta is not leaving Canada. No by Albertans. Well, that's if it's up. that's what I was saying. If the actual people of Alberta kind of shot down the proposal, then it is what it is at that point. Because the people have the power, or at least that's how it should be. Sean P. Steinberg, New Jersey is going more red, so Mrs. Comics Dad doesn't have to pump gas anymore. Well, I'll see it when I believe it.
Gas.
I know there have been more Republican registered voters in New Jersey, but I will see it when I believe it.
And I'm gonna say this, okay? I pump my own gas now. I get out there and I pump my gas, and I don't complain about it. It took a whole
year of us being in Pennsylvania.
It did take a whole year, but I did it, and now I do it, and I don't complain. I just go do it, and I'm done. Like, it does not bother me no more. I got it down to a T now. I'm good.
What? Sean P. Steinberg, an aspect of Oregon. We used to not pump our gas till a year ago, and we still cannot buy liquor at a grocery store. That is New Jersey as well. New Jersey still has attendance. There is no self-service gas in New Jersey, and in New Jersey, you cannot buy liquor in a grocery store. Unless you are well, there are very, very, very few and far between exceptions. But even then, it's like it's part of the store, but it's got its own entrance. It's walled off from the rest of the grocery store, all that stuff. So basically, it's its own liquor store, but it's part of that same grocery store. It's a complete separate part. That's all.
Yeah.
Pennison said I was a political science minor in university. John says, I pump my gas. Same as Oregon, very rare. Yeah. All right. Well, does anyone else have questions for us before we get going here tonight? Sean says you cannot go to Costco to buy Costco vodka. Yeah, that's strange. Air Fate says I exist. That's about it. That's honestly, Aaron, that's kind of the best way to go about it.
Yeah,
I wish at this point I could just exist. Let's see. Give another few seconds if anybody else has anything they want to share or ask or anything.
No.
Let's go to Texas. It was on my mind.
Nope.
It's too far south for her.
Yep.
She doesn't want to be in that heat.
Nope.
We did come to a couple of compromises in terms of where our potential next home would be if we ever have the opportunity to leave Pennsylvania, if things don't ever get better by the time we're able to do so. So we have.
John, do I look like Stephen Hawking to you?
We have a couple of options that we've agreed upon. John said, yes, what is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything?
Do I look like Stephen Hawking?
You know where you can answer that question, John? Well, Stephen Hawking didn't even know
Where
that.
the fuck he is?
John Ambler, next time we do Jackbox Party Games, we'll play the Wheel of Epic Proportions again. And you can ask the Wheel of Epic Proportions that question.
There you go.
Deborah Prickett says, I majored in beer and card games. I'm a proud Texas A&M graduate. Sean says go to Tennessee. That's actually on our list. That is on our short list of states to go to if we ever decide to leave Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Sean P. Steinberg 42. John Ambler 42.
42 what?
That's the answer.
Oh,
that's the answer. That's the meaning of life.
Whatever.
Utah? No Utah.
Nope. I'm good.
See, like Air Fate said, 42 is the answer. It's the answer to all things. Yes, it is. She's not in the know of the power of 42. Just like also birds aren't real.
We look Mormon? What the fuck?
You guys kind of look Mormon.
What the fuck? What are you smoking?
Sean, I take offense to that now.
I take offense to that shit because I know Mormon.
Tiny Panda Face says Tennessee is my next stop too. We can be neighbors.
Oh hell yes! Listen, Tiny Panda, I'm all for that shit.
And there's a couple other friends, and there's a couple other friends both in the chat and also in the creator community that live in Tennessee as well. So it may very well be if we get to that point where we're gonna leave Pennsylvania and start fresh somewhere else.
Yeah.
Over time, Tennessee may end up being the front runner for our destination.
I will not go to Knoxville because my ex-best friend from high school is in Knoxville.
That's a dumb reason.
I'm not doing drama.
That's a dumb reason, but whatever. Panda Swan said he's wrong. It's 69. Nice. Tiny Panda Face says she's never read Hitchhiker's Guide. Nope, she hasn't.
No.
Sean P. Steinberg says,
yeah, I heard the criminal rate is really bad in Memphis. So yeah, not that.
John really Ambler with a bunch of birds in the chat.
Really funny, John. You're really funny.
All right. Well, if nobody else has anything else, nobody in chat has anything else.
Please go follow me.
Yes, please go to QueenComixWife channels. QueenComixWife on YouTube. QueenComixWife on Rumble. For any of you watching on YouTube, if you have a Rumble account, Tiny Panda Face says, no, wait, where is it? Tiny Panda Face says, gay. Why are you gay? Sean P. Steinberg, Arkansas, maybe the next Tennessee.
I hate Arkansas.
But in terms of like places to go, because Tennessee is becoming the place to go. Arkansas he's saying Arkansas might be turning into the next hot place to go.
Yeah. But yeah, please like and subscribe both my channels for YouTube and also Rumble. We are 2 away from 60 on YouTube and 2 away now to Rumble for hitting 130. So please like and subscribe my channel. Come see me. Like I said, I stream Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So come by, say hi, hang out, laugh, be stupid, have fun.
And for me, obviously, you guys are watching here on Rumble and on YouTube. For anybody on Rumble, if you have a YouTube account, please, at least, I know YouTube sucks comparatively, but please go over to the YouTube side just to interact with one video over there. Click on it, click a like button or something like that, and please hit the subscribe button as well. And for everybody on YouTube, if you have a Rumble account, please head on over to Rumble as well and follow the Comics Dad channel on Rumble. It's called Comics Dad channel over on Rumble. And everybody, please hit the like button on your respective streams. And if anybody that is lurking is not already a member, or a subscriber or a follower, please follow the channel on Rumble. Please subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Also, follow me on X at ComicsDad. You can follow QueenComixWife on X at NerdyMama87. If anybody has any suggestions for content they like to see, especially if there's a comic book you'd like to see me read for the Comics Read Along series, you can email me at thecomicsdad@gmail.com. Also, you can add me on Steam. My friend code is pinned in the chats. If you want to friend me, we can play some games. If anybody wants to gift a game, you can do that too. I'll play that game on stream if anybody does. What else? Tomorrow I don't know if it'll be a night stream or a day stream or whatever, but I will be continuing playing Doom the Dark Ages tomorrow. So come by, hang out for that. Other than that,
I gotta be up at 6 a.m. for work.
Yeah. I gotta figure out what book I'm gonna do for a comics read along for this weekend, recording and editing. So I'll figure that out. But Sean P. Steinberg says nude episode. No. No. Aravate says good night and goodbye, fellow humans. Love to the chat. Catch a heart. Thank you so much, Eric, for being here. And everybody, thank you so much for being here, hanging out tonight. Actually, you know what? Let me take a look, see what's going on over on the Rumble side. Cool. So, everybody over on Rumble, please hang out. I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to read you on over to. So we've got options, Rumble. Rumble, tell me who you want to go to. Do you want to be rated over to Hypnotic on Rumble? Or do you want to be rated over to our friend Phoenix, Panda Sub 2000 on Rumble? I can't pick between the two because I've rated Phoenix. We've rated Phoenix a few times already, and I love Phoenix. But part of me is I like Hypnotic though. He's got good stuff. So I like Phoenix too. So Sean P. Steinberg wants to go to Phoenix. All right, we'll go to Phoenix then. I like to give the chat options. So let's get the Rumble chat open. /raid. All right. So Rumble folk, hang on tight. I'm about to raid you on over to Phoenix. YouTube folk, I can't raid. I'm not monetized. I'm not eligible to raid people yet. So, oh my God, what is Phoenix doing? Phoenix looks like an older Steve from Blue's Clues. And Steve's already older to begin with, but he's dressed as a cat, says Tiny Panda Face. Well, Tiny Panda Face, hang out here and then just be part of the raid to go over there. But Rumble, I'm going to send you over there right now. Here we go. Confirm the raid. Everybody, please opt into the raid. You have yourselves a good night, YouTube. Have a good night. We love you. Say goodbye, QueenComixWife.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Take care.